screen is properly captured. There you go. Oh wait, no, this goes over there for a reason. There you go. So here we are.
Actually, I don't know if you can, but is it possible to change the connection server
For what?
or
The
like
call?
something in Europe maybe?
But I don't have the power.
Ah, yeah, I kinda.
You will have to
I think
complain
it's... Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't, since you have all the glitters as gold roll.
Hmm.
Maybe you have to contact one of the dabbers.
Yeah.
I think it's based on where the server itself is.
Yeah.
No,
If
you can
wanna
change it.
can change it in a private group
Hmm.
if that is necessary.
I do have a Discord where I do a lot of bananas, so yes, we could technically shift it there where I do have control over that kind of stuff. If it helps. If it's necessary.
I mean, you can easily do it also in direct message groups.
Yeah,
So you
but
need
some essence is lost there.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Now, hopefully the connection stays stable.
I'll set something up for next time so that won't be a major hassle anymore. So, y'all are in Y'allsville after taking a tree for yourself and presumably blowing up the swamp. Swamp feels swampier now. You don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this
hiding in the
beneficial?
corner.
You decide.
Well, depends if you like swamps.
You guys sure did things last time when I wasn't around.
Depends on if you like snakes in your boots.
We did
So-
do some things.
What do you want to do? Because I'm not telling you where to go.
Yeah.
Well, should we take the party hut up the mountain then?
Party.
Yeah.
Party.
Sounds like a plan.
Hmm.
We can get back on track now.
On
Is
the
there-
road again.
Is there any way to quickly patch up some of the holes in the party hut to make it warmer inside for those who care about cold?
No. You're gonna have to go to some place that has like sheets and fabric or planks.
And then you could, slap some mud into the holes.
There's plenty of mud to go around.
We could also try going north to the this place and salvage materials from there.
With the party hut, so they're immediately scared.
We'd have to park it pretty far outside.
Hmm. Eerie mention.
Well, yeah, if it's going to be super duper cold up on the mountain, we probably should, prepare for that.
Go all the way
way,
back to
shape, or
town,
form.
buy a whole supply of wood.
Some winter clothing for some of you.
I'll leave
I
it up
mean,
to
I
you
don't-
guys.
So yeah,
Maybe this house has some nice cloth you can steal.
Stealing?
But
But if they're homeowners, maybe you can give them some of the things you found and trade and barter. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
peanuts.
I would go here.
so yeah. Do we head south or north, basically?
South should be warmer, right?
Kira votes north, so I think we should check out what's north. Just while we're down here, so we don't have to go down the mountain again.
True.
Okay. That's 2 for north. I'm personally more inclined to the south.
I mean, you could probably make it like a couple hours in the hut if you get something to burn and keep a fire going.
Hmm.
That bathtub is good enough to, put some wood in without burning the whole place down.
Isn't there like a stove or something in the hut?
Who knows? Let me check actually, because I don't know if there. I think there's none because I never saw one before, but maybe I just wasn't looking in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I
You know
don't remember the map.
Yeah, the map doesn't really show any stoves or anything.
Hmm.
That's weird. A witch should always have a large place to put her cauldron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double check that. This just makes no sense.
I mean, she was a really weird witch, so maybe.
Hey, come on! Don't be like this.
I'm not talking bad about that. Whoops.
I guess you could, just put it down in the swamp somewhere.
Yeah, it doesn't have any sort of like cooking place. She probably just eats swamp grass or something.
Hmm.
I've clearly goat blood, but nothing else.
Okay. Well, the majority of voices have said north, so guess we are heading north.
North we
And,
go.
Who was in control of this thing?
Me, I think.
Well, up to you to direct the party hut then.
Okay, we're going north then. Boop, 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 boop. How far north are we going? All the way up to the village, or are we stopping?
I think we're stopping here.
Yeah, it is close.
Where's the hut? Where did it go? Oh, you're going up to the building.
Yeah.
Gonna say
Yeah,
hello.
With the party hut.
Okay, you come up to an old building. It looks like it's been in a siege because some of the towers are collapsing. There's probably a hole in the roof, judging by what you can see. Yeah. It's a dilapidated old building. And you're coming it from a direction that most people don't. Most people just take the road, but you guys have a cool car. Gotta drag you over to the right place, but I gotta find it first. Oh no! Quick! Ah! Good. Oh, I did the right one at the right time. Oof. Wait, there's a Q5? I never know. And this is the moment where we suddenly see the other D&D party that's also doing Curse of Strahd, and it was the same game all along.
What?
Lol.
You never saw it coming. The gang's all here. Including Big McHut. The Big Hut. Okay,
There he is, he's big.
Bubba Lasagna, it's no longer your hut. It is the party's hut.
Party hut.
Sorry.
Kaboom. Oh shit, it grew 10 times its size. Not just its heart, it's itself grew 10 times. There we go. Now it's a bit more manageable. There you go. Well, y'all move in. You approach a broken down... Well, there's just wood shrapnel all over the place. Let's put it like that. It's gonna hurt to walk here without some good boots.
I got good stuffy boots.
Let me just pull up the... I can't believe that I just closed this, because guess what? My other party was here too in the last session, so I guess I'm getting to double up. Let's see. What is this place? It's a... who knows what it was? There's some hay here, some straw, leather straps. Might have been the stable, judging by the horse hoof prints out here. Wait, those aren't hoof prints. Those are just like horseshoes in the mud.
Oh.
Now that's creepy. These horses haven't eaten. They don't have their hoof mouths.
Please no.
Well, the building is in front of you, as you can see, in shambles on this side at least. Which is
This
kind of
is-
unusual that someone would attack the building from the southern perimeter, since that's where a giant cliff face is located.
Hmm.
You think they would strike from the woods or the road?
Maybe they didn't care about the cliff.
Just like us.
Maybe it was the cliff.
Kara, as you approach that section, you
Yep.
notice there's lots of webbings. This was probably a ballroom. It has 2 big fireplaces. But noteworthy is that there are lots of big spider webs. It's like a big maze.
Oh man, there's a cool dragon statue over here.
Yes, there is. There's also some doors in this. There are 3 doors here, so you can try to go through and see if you can get inside. Maybe you can find some shelter or some sheets.
Hmm. Can I?
Some loot.
I look around the ceiling. Since there's webbing, can I see any spiders?
Yes, you see many of them, in fact.
Huh.
Like 9, 10. I mean, well, you count more spiders. These are just the ones that are more than person-sized.
Hmm. Okay. Well.
Since you
Giant
haven't touched their
spiders, my
webs-
favorite.
Since you haven't touched their webs, they are still in ambush. They're
Right.
probably looking at you like, haha, just walk in my web already.
Maybe we should
You know-
try other doors.
Anyone got a torch?
If I remember correctly, those webs burn very good.
Yeah, I've got a thought.
I mean, you're allowed to burn the webs, but there's always the chance you'll burn the rest of the building down with it.
I don't see a problem.
Doesn't look like this building is going to get much worse.
Aren't you looking
mean-
for wood to shape up your shack?
I
That's a
mean,
point.
Hey, Pam, please park your creeping hut in the stables.
I saw an
Gotta get-
ambush on the other side over here, so we could check that out.
It's going to get towed.
This guy almost decides to head up the road. It is
Yeah.
wide. It's a
I
fancy-
wanna check out that statue.
Alright, let's walk up to the statue. Pitter patter with the little pawsies you make your up to. It's a beautiful dragon statue.
Nice.
You don't know what
Mm,
color dragon it is because the statue doesn't have any color on it, but it's a nice dragon. It's on top of a 10-foot cube of solid granite.
Time to topple it.
Good luck pushing that much granite, but I appreciate your
Okay.
enthusiasm.
Okay, I need an UG5 spell, but no.
I think that's not going to help.
Where's Victor when you need?
I'm just going to look up how dense granite is. That's a lot.
So, can I check if this door over here is locked?
Like if-
The door here is not locked.
Okay.
Probably knock first.
Where is everyone? This map is big. I see
You
that
mean we
Evan
should
decided to stay
knock?
behind, and Kira is also lagging.
You mean we should knock so that we can alert the freaking spiders? Okay.
Most of them already know we're here.
I see.
It's polite. I walk up and I knock on the door.
Hmm.
Why isn't there side blocker between the first level and the second level floor? That's weird.
Well, there's a little staircase going up. Because it's an
And I mean, I can see through here, so that's kind of weird.
Okay, so who's not standing at the door? Because okay, let us sticking behind. You can open the door if you want. Just give the word.
Yeah.
As you,
Sesame
Open it up.
open.
as you open the door, you feel an awkward, ill wind breezing from inside the building. Swoosh.
Yeah, it stinks.
It doesn't
Oh,
stink.
Dutch oven.
It's just kind of awkward and chilly.
Okay, let's make a silly trap with the portable hole we have.
Trap for what?
I don't know. Spider?
Spiders can just climb out.
Damn it.
They can walk up walls.
Hmm.
You are inside the building. This is a grand hallway. There's a balcony up top. That's what the dotted line indicates. There are multiple doorways. One over here seems already open. There's a tapestry wall hanging here. Hey, that might make for something good. And there's an iron chandelier hanging above that looks jagged and weird. Might be some draconic flavorings, because it looks more like a cage than a chandelier. There's also some busts, one of which has been tossed over by someone who's very rude, considering that it's all broken up now.
Sounds like me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have a look at the tapestry. Tapestry.
Let's take a look. See, what does the tapestry show? The tapestry is of a large silver dragon. It's red, but the dragon itself is white with some hints of blue to give that delicious metallic highlight.
Oh man.
Clearly made by someone who had too much money to spare. It easily stretches up 10 meters all the way up to the ceiling. It's like 30 feet by 10 feet. I'd be ashamed to cut it up, but it's a nice big thing. Be a blanket for everyone.
That'll work.
Okay. What about these busts?
They are people you've never met. Their name tags have been clawed off.
Whoa.
You'd like to check the door number R1. This one?
Yeah.
You're back in the ballroom. And you see the spider webs and the mini spiders.
Hmm.
Oh man,
While
spiders
I'm
are.
checking out
Nothing important in there.
door number here.
You walk into a den. There's
Ah.
a large sarcophagus over here.
Okay.
There's a... Well, let me just pull this away. I don't like that GM layer things do not have invisibility. Okay. There probably were other furnishings here at some point, but for now it's just smashed wood furniture. It looks very looted. There's a fireplace in which small embers are crackling.
Oh. Huh.
You notice that there's no wood. It's just crackling embers. And the closer you get, the more it starts to... up at you. And once you get close enough, it turns into a small visage.
Oh.
Start again.
The visage speaks to thee.
Wow.
My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the lights. Replenish the beacon. With these small whispers, the embers grow dark.
What was the last sentence?
Replenish the beacon, if you heard it correctly.
Okay. Somebody touched the beacon. No, that's the wrong game.
A new hand touches the beacon.
I can't take the freaking word beacon seriously after freaking Skyrim. It's horrible.
What did Skyrim do with beacon?
A new hand touches the beacon.
There's this shitty item that randomly spawns, and if you pick it up, you get this massive thing of dialogue from freaking disembodied voice.
That really runs you bringing the beacon back to a temple or something like that. And if you do it, you get a nice sword.
Alright. We should be on the lookout for a beacon. Apparently.
Okay, so by the way, that granite block, if I've done my calculations correctly, the block alone will weigh 26 tons. No, 2,600 metric tons.
Okay.
That is a hecking block of granite.
Yeah. Maybe let's leave that one here.
We're not stealing the granite. Come on, where's your Minecraft spirit?
I don't have my pick.
Well, what do you wish to do in this fine, fine place? Ogre, there doesn't seem to be much except the wooden sarcophagus.
Yeah,
It's,
that seems
yeah.
odd. I
Well,
knock on it.
It's wood. But you already knew that.
Does
knock
it?
on
There's-
wood.
Does it
There's
sound hollow?
nothing. There's nothing behind the fireplace, I suppose.
There doesn't seem anything behind the fireplace except, like, the chimney.
Okay.
Hi, chimney.
Chimney.
A chimney.
Unless you wish to become a chimney sweeper, now is not the time.
There's something else that is suspicious in the room.
Nothing you immediately notice, unless you decide to rub your hands on everything. Ogre, you're still rubbing up against this closet. What about it?
I take a peek inside.
There's wine bottles, but they've all been drunk empty, and only a few of them have their corks put back.
Oh, that's a shame.
Someone went on a booze binge.
Sounds like me.
Kira, you are standing near a dining hall. You see a lifelike statue over here.
Ooh.
Do you wish to engage?
I wish to enter.
You're in the
My
room.
cat is-
Oh no!
It's a puddle.
My cat is making noise. Say something.
There's a glowing chandelier that for some reason still emits light, hanging from above. But more interestingly, there's water dripping down. Of course, this place would get leaky after a while. Otherwise, there are some very nice chairs that still look like they're decent chairs. Might be worth taking.
This place is indoor plumbing. Fancy.
And the table is set with a tablecloth that unfortunately has gotten a bit ragged over time.
I could take a good long look at the statue.
Pen, you want to go up the stairs?
I'll just say I like roll up the big tapestry and
The rod that's holding it up is way up high. You'll have to climb up the tapestry to do that.
yeah.
And then you'll risk
Come
falling.
on.
Time to shoot it with a crossbow.
You could ask me for help, I guess.
Well, if you're not doing anything else,
Time to
Someone
make a
is-
human ladder.
more
Yeah, I'm not.
professional climbing.
Ogre, where'd you go? I lost your token.
Oh, I'm still here. There's
Oh.
a door here.
Okay, you wish to open this magnificent door. And so you do.
Yeah.
As you open it up, you reach into one of the towers that you saw from outside.
Oh.
It's a parlor, or it might have been a parlor. It still has that parlory feel. Some nice broken up chairs, a slow broken up table, a desk that presumably held alcohol but now just held glass shards.
Oh.
There's also a faded mural along the wall that crosses around the windows. It's very nicely done.
Oh, what is it about?
Metallic dragons and birds. It feels like child room, but it's way too fancy to be for a children's room. We like to call it juvenile chic.
Okay, well, more broken furniture to be made into firewood. Good stuff. I'm just opening all the doors I come across.
You're gonna keep on trucking. You
Yep.
find some sort of rear exit.
Ah.
Perhaps the servants' entrance. There's an iron gate here that unfortunately keeps you from going outside. It's been locked up to the ground so that it can't just be opened. But
Okay.
hey,
And there's no obvious, like a lever or anything.
even if there was a lever to open it, it's locked, like it's anchored to the ground.
Ah. Okay.
You're gonna have to unbolt it with either picking the lock or breaking the lock or something. What is everyone else
Yeah.
doing? Are the gang still trying to get this tapestry?
Yeah,
Well,
sure. Like, I'll climb it and then hook it, I
No.
guess.
Okay, roll me some athletics because this is a rather dangerous feat to try and pull off.
Right.
Just look up what isn't it Okay, you're a Lightfoot halfling. I guess you would be not terrible off at this.
Yeah, yeah. Athletics, not acrobatics. Great.
Nope.
That's...
You're not being
Oh,
fancy, you're
well.
just climbing.
Yeah.
Examine
Let
statue.
me check my second story work.
As you examine the statues, they are extremely lifelike. They look almost like Dragonborn, but more draconic than usual. They hold tremendously large halberds and massive shields. Then again,
Shenancy.
the statues themselves are quite large. They're larger than the average person.
Ah, my cat is freaking annoying.
It's all just very big. Our good old friend Ogre opens another door because he just keeps on going and finds himself in the servants' quarters. There are lots of mattresses here, which are not worth salvaging. They're filled with like musty straw, but there are plenty of sheets that seem to be in decent enough shape. They're not fantastic high quality sheets, but they are sheets nonetheless. Do you wish to poke the statues? I think your second story work. Yeah, your second story work. I'll say just allows you to climb up this. You know how to make your way up things. You take off the raft and then slowly slide your way down the wall by anxiously clawing at it. You now have a giant tapestry of a cool dragon.
Heck yeah.
It's 10 by
Look
30
at
feet. Scamos, you look at what?
nothing. There's a lot of statue, so nothing new, I suppose.
Yep, they are similar statues.
Amazing.
Admiring the artmanship. This whole place feels so quiet and empty.
Oh, do I see these figures out of the corner of my eye?
If you walk by the door, you presumably see them. They are silent and in prayer, by the looks of it. As in, they're like muttering things to themselves. If you poke your ear in through the door, so to speak, you could hear their quiet mutterings.
I would like to try to listen in.
Oh, well, like I said, they seem to be in prayer. They're like kneeling in front of an altar. You can't make out exactly what they're saying from this distance, but what else would they be doing, right? They wouldn't be summoning Cthulhu out here.
Not again.
Every campaign just ends with Cthulhu being summoned. I see Belmore has abandoned us. Again, of course. There we go.
Burst into flames.
Ogre!
Yep.
You found the
back.
servants' quarters.
Ah,
Within it are beds. The mattresses are not worth saving, but the sheets are, while not high quality, are certainly sheets.
all right.
They are undeniably blankets.
Well,
No one will
Think
look
so.
at this claim.
things are looking up. Finding all sorts of resources here.
Too bad the mattresses are like filled with moldy hay, or they'd be worth saving. As everyone is enjoying the dining room, peeking in on these guys. Can I get some perception from either person who's peeking in that room?
Perception of 5. What's yours, Pen?
2.
Alright, I'll do it. 11.
Something seems off about these fine religious fellows.
Like, good off or bad off?
Your gut feeling says not good. Whoa.
Is there ever a good off?
I don't know. It's entirely possible you look at an angel. Our good friend Ochre has made it into the kitchen. There's some pots and pans and cookingware. You know, stuff that looters wouldn't necessarily take. The fireplace is burnt out, though. If you want something that could ordinarily be found in the kitchen, you are likely to find it here.
Yeah, and I can see a graveyard.
Yes, and several graves have been exhumed.
Oh, that's not great.
Ugh. I mean, maybe they just wanted a fresh breath of air. Kira sneaks into the room. You're far enough away that they don't seem to notice you. Get too much closer and you'll risk that you'll interrupt their mutterings. If you're not stealthy enough to sneak in by, that is. Oh, Gris sees everyone else.
Oh.
They must both open the door at the same time. I mean, this place is pretty dark. Like, all the light that is visible comes from the outside via, like, streaks. And everything else is dimly lit by ambient reflection. So it is hecka spooky.
Oof.
I'm gonna guess the water here is from the
It's dripping
hole
from up
that is
above.
amazing. So should we engage on those nice cultists or something like that?
They don't look like cultists. They're wearing, like, rusty chainmail.
They seem to be minding their own business.
Oh. Did those graves look like the occupants just kind of exhumed themselves?
Well, the dirt sure hasn't been dug by a shovel. That much you can tell at a glance. It's not like someone dug and then put it on one neat pile.
Hmm.
Like, it's half collapsed in a weird way.
Yeah. We might have Walking Dead here. Just, be on the lookout.
Unfortunately, you cannot tell Kira without alerting the people at the altar. So, Kira is actually so close that stealth rolls will be required if they move any closer, or any direction, really.
Okay.
They snuck under my GM's eye, so now you're in a pickle.
I'm too sneaky.
To be fair, I do stick to that rule. Kira, what do you wish to do? You could easily just duck out the doorway.
Well, I am super suspicious of these guys. Just trying to figure out what their deal is.
Well, now that you're a bit closer, you can tell that part of their hair has fallen off in irregular patches, and their skin looks kind of pale where you can see it.
Oh no, they're old businessmen.
They forgot to buy their toupees.
Is he close enough to smell them?
Well, they've probably been here long enough that the smell is kind of ugh in general. By the way, this window here is smashed and like fog is idly dripping in. Kind of cool. It's got that nice waterfall effect of dry ice. But yeah, you do smell like a very off smell, like a body's gone bad. Kira.
Oh.
Could I hear what they're praying to now?
The Morning Lord. You've heard this name a few times.
Didn't Strahd claim to be the new Morning Lord?
Yeah.
That's what Strahd said, but you also know from like idle conversation at taverns and such so far that the Morning Lord is also just the religion around here.
So basically, Strahd was just going around calling himself God.
Yeah, he was basically just giving everyone the finger of like, I'm more powerful than your god. Nyahaha!
Being a big bitch.
A big bully.
Yeah.
Do you wish to do anything else in this mighty fine location?
Is there anything upstairs?
Up which stairs specifically?
Near where the tapestry was.
Yes, there's a whole balcony upstairs, yes.
Yeah, I'll have a look around up there.
Is this a pantry door here?
You can just open it up and take a look yourself, buddy.
Yep.
It's some sort of wine chamber. It's also where they keep a lot of stuff. You're now way up north, Pan.
Oh, so
You see a figure in the corner of thine eye. Skitter behind some barrels.
Hey.
Arrow.
come out from there. You're not a ghoul, are you? You'll tell me if you're a ghoul.
No.
No?
You have to tell me if you're a ghoul, otherwise it's entrapment.
As this is going on, Pan, you're having a delicious look upstairs, where the frame rate is much more stable.
Oh, great.
You see a hallway going into a T section, and there's a door open to your right.
Gonna peek in that door.
It's some sort of guest room, you'd guess. There's some beds with mattresses that look in decent shape, a fireplace, and a cool rug.
Cool rug. Is anything under the rug?
You pick up the rug and Ogre. The person slowly comes out because he's so intimidated by your looks. He's like, yeah, you're probably just going to shatter the barrel and then I'll just be splinter wood.
Mm.
Kira, you snuck your way out, didn't you? Where did you go? Where are you?
Guess where I am. I'm with Ogre now.
The thing is, there are a lot of like cute, like big tokens that have like numbers on them, so I can't see you most of the time. I really wish you could just set GM layer to have some transparency because this is annoying. Ogre, the person in front of you is elf, some type of elf. He has some big scratches on his right arm, and he's bleeding, even if it's somewhat staunched with some torn cloth.
Oh. Can I,
Oh no. Oh no. Ogre's doing the questioning, but he's also questioned in game.
That's realism.
If you get questioned in the game, you get questioned in real life.
Okay, can I try to help by,
Proper medical assistance?
Yeah, yes.
Are you trained in medical assistance?
Yeah, I
Then
am.
Go nuts. Slap a big band-aid on that. Trademark.
I have some very first-hand experience with surgery, yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Scambles and Netta, in the meantime, are enjoying the dining room, which, despite being kind of chilly and very dark and dimly lit, is just a nice room. You roll for medicine. Well, you managed to stop them from probably getting an infection anytime soon. But it might have already happened.
Hooray!
Mind telling me who you are and why are you here?
Why are you even here?
Oh, scavenging.
Just like everyone else, I guess.
Mm.
I'm Savit. I'm with the Vistani.
Oh.
I think you'd probably prefer if I wasn't.
Well, we heard some mixed messages about the Vistani.
Well, I should be going. I mostly flitter because of the weather.
Hmm. So, where'd you get these scratches then?
Well, no, nothing.
Nothing.
Yo, there's some dead dudes performing prayer out at the back. Do you know anything about that?
No, I ran in here straight to this place.
From
Okay, that's
where?
all I need.
So, who did you encounter? You know, so we don't run into them. Unprepared.
I ran into some wolves. What do you think? I was out in the woods looking for a little girl, and then I ran into some wolves.
Oh. Little girl.
Yes. Have you seen her? Her name is Arabelle.
Arabelle doesn't ring a bell, unfortunately.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have expected you to see her if you weren't looking for her. Well, I should really get back. But on the other hand, I think some rest wouldn't hurt.
Where did this girl go missing?
Somewhere in the woods. Well, I'm saying missing in the woods. The last time she was seen, she was going into the woods.
Ah, and who's looking for her?
Most of the Vistani. Everyone else generally doesn't care.
Ah, right.
Usually it's safe for Vistani to walk through the woods, but for some reason, this time it wasn't.
Well, guess we'll keep our eyes out for any girls we find wandering the woods.
Thank you. Since you're around, I'll stick around if you have any further questions for a bit. Catching my breath.
All right. Well, those wounds of yours should, don't do anything too strenuous, or those might start leaking again.
I know. You have my thanks, and the thanks of the Vistani. If you wish to know anything of this place, I do know some rumors that might help if you're new to the territory.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad to hear anything about this place. Really.
Do you even know what this place is called?
No.
Well, it's called Argenvost. Argenvostholt. It was run by a silver dragon, supposedly, and his order of the silver dragon. So you can see where his ego went. Some sort of crusader who tried to go against Strahd at some point. I don't know the full details, but it's supposedly haunted. Not seen much haunting myself, unless you happen to be one of the local ghosts.
Well, there might be dead people praying in the chapel.
Okay. Well, I'll avoid the chapel then. Thanks.
Yep. Well, might be. They do look disheveled.
Well,
I didn't take a closer look myself.
Good luck finding what you're looking for, scavenger.
Yep.
Even if I didn't get your name, that doesn't really matter. Oh, wait. Well, actually, if I have your name, I could tell the Vistani who to look out for.
Yes. I'm Ogre.
Well, don't be so harsh on yourself, hello?
No. Just my name.
You're more handsome than most things that crawl out of the ground around here.
That's nice of you.
Romance!
Savit, sensing the anxiety, just kind of whoops out of the room. Well, you've searched much of the lower floors, except for the small building outside of the graveyard. And the chapel proper. Pan, you were upstairs and you're in a guest room last time I checked. What a nice guest room.
Yes. Yeah.
It is Q26.
I was going to check under the rug.
Yes, you check under the rug. You find a small hiding place.
Oh man. Hidey hole.
There's like it probably was better hidden when the wood wasn't so moldy. Like the wood expanded and contracted, so there's like cracks, and there's very clearly like this is where a crack is. It's not as tight a fit. The carpet didn't protect it that well, you imagine, if that happened.
Yeah. Is there anything noteworthy in the hidey place?
You can give it a look-see.
Which
means, it's chance time.
Chance time!
Chance time!
Most of the barrels are not that exciting, but you do find a door next to the barrels that leads off to the den.
Oh.
Okay, well, since we're doing chance time, it's time for you to roll me D100 to see what the last occupant of the guest room has left behind.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, I need to find Mario Party Chance Time, because this is an important song to listen to.
I'll
Okay.
put it in the thing.
Romeo 1d4.
Wow.
Oh, come on, I'm just looking for the Chance Time song.
I
I don't know,
It's already
I don't
posted
know
in
if I like
Discord.
the one of Mario Party 1 or 2. No, that's not Chance Time, that's someone else's custom stuff. Give me Chance Time theme, for frick's sake. Yes, it's the Mario Party 1 that I like. Yes, someone found it already. Good. Alrighty then. Now, as the final roll, I want you to roll me 3 times another D100.
Okay.
It's time for you to find some good loot. Or some fun loot at the very least.
Heck yeah.
You'll also find a couple of small knickknacks, but they're not that interesting. A 50. What is a 50? Oh. You find a bottle. You find another bottle. And finally you find another bottle.
Bottles! Heck yeah.
Who knows
I'm
what
excited.
they are?
You guys excited? I'm excited.
Well, since you're such an amazing wizard, giving some closer analysis, you're pretty sure that the red one is a healing potion. This one has like a shield on it, and it has like a little skull on it. Poison resistance? Maybe necrotic. Who knows? Skulls can be more things.
On necrotic.
And the final one is like a little mouth underwater. Who knows what that is?
It's a mystery.
It's water speaking.
That you can eat water, of course.
You can eat water underwater. As you do open up this little cubbyhole, a little smoky dragon comes out of the chimney that hits the floor. And it fills the room with smoke and dust.
Oh.
My treasure! You took my treasure!
Oh, sorry. Do you want it back? I didn't know it belonged to anybody.
He didn't expect that answer. Well, he cheated. I don't care. It's a smoke dragon. Who knows what it is? Can you tell the genitals from one smoke dragon to the next? I bet you can't.
I'm willing to give it a try.
Well, I guess I haven't had any guests recently, so... Alright, consider it a welcome gift. Why are you even here?
Oh, we were wandering around. We recently came into acquiring a new house.
Oh.
We're looking for some supplies to kind of renovate it a little.
Did you acquire this house?
No, not this one.
Oh.
This one's a little, like, out of our price range, I'll say.
Oh. Well, you be careful then. And don't go down that hallway. That's very dangerous. The last person who did that didn't come back. Maybe he jumped out the window. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, I'd really appreciate it if you if you could make the bed a bit broken and put some wood here and just light it. I like a good fire. Good smoke.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna clambers back up into it.
What a nice fellow.
He wants smoke. Smoke.
Can I use one of my torches to light the fire for him?
Sure. What is everyone else doing in this magnificent room? Where's Ogre? Ogre, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm in there.
Oh, there you are. Like I said, there are too many of these obstructive tokens. I'll just put this one somewhere where I can just see everything. So, you're all having a nice sit in the room.
Yeah, I make introductions.
Scamos where?
Down.
I went upstairs.
Scamos went upstairs. Scamos, you see Pan, and Pan has potions. Or maybe not, maybe she's already put them in the bags.
I don't know. I
Scamos.
had potions, so.
This balcony is neat.
Fandy!
Like, you can see the cool chandelier from here.
Oh, man. It's really fancy.
There's also the words open to below floating in the air.
Amazing.
Mysterious.
There are also many doors on this floor, so feel free to look around, kick some doors in, make some ruckus. Go fisticuffs.
Man. There's.
Oh yeah. I'll start heading upstairs as well.
I will teleport you there now. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You're upstairs now. Whoa.
Swoop.
Can I be upstairs now as well, please?
I see that Scamos decides to warp himself into the other guest room.
I just followed Pan.
Yeah.
The two of you enter the northwest guest room. There's a big fancy painting of a fancy guy. He's a very well-groomed mustache. There's a mattress here, some nicer sheets. and an overstuffed leather seat. It's pretty big, but it's also overstuffed, so you kind of sink into it.
Comfy.
They have 4 sheets, right?
The mattress looks in decent shape too. So
Well then.
I don't know if we can carry the mattress.
Well, I can carry the mattress if need be.
It probably wouldn't hurt to have at least one mattress in the friend reveal.
Yes. It is a bit crowded in there though.
Scamble sinks into the chair. Ah, what a cozy
Love
sit.
me an overstuffed couch.
You head down the hallway. What a place to see. Kira still
Yep.
stares with Netta, having a chit-chat. Wait, where's Netta?
Upstairs.
Netta's Kira is staying downstairs, watching the bed guys. There are some stairs over here going up, and there's some stairs over here going up. There's plenty of rooms to explore, plenty of places to be, plenty of things to poke with sticks, if you're inclined to do so.
Yeah.
Stick poking.
There's a curtain over here.
There is a curtain. Do you wish to heroically pull it aside?
Mysterious.
Yes.
Ba-ba-ba! You pull the curtain aside with great heroic gusto. Whoosh! It's empty.
It's a little cubbyhole.
You can peek outside through the small windows. Hi, windows.
Oh, what's over there? It's a
Little house.
It's the roof of the small building outside adjacent to the graveyard.
must be a mausoleum or something.
Maybe.
That's important.
Scamos, do you wish to heroically pull aside a curtain?
Why not?
You reach, you grab, you toss it aside. Whoosh! You see a pedestal with your severed head on it.
What?
Gasp.
Not again!
It speaks to thee in your own voice and beckons. What is your question? Well, go ahead. He wants to know what your question is.
I'm thinking.
Riddle me these questions 3. That means you have to ask me 3 questions. Not that I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Just
Can I
Give me a
ask what my question is?
maybe you have no questions. That's also a possibility.
I
Don't
could
mind the walls
question
doing
what
weird
is.
things.
How come you speak in my own voice? Actually, I'm not there to be asking questions, but I guess that's one.
Kira, you don't have to watch these undead. They look like they're probably going to be there for a long while to be.
Okay then.
I mean, I could ask what is or was this place?
Well, you already know that. Ogre can convey that information to you.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. Info dump. Castle of the Silver Dragon, who opposed Strahd, and yeah.
Pay the price.
Yep. As is unfortunately often the case here.
Well, that head ain't going to stick around forever.
Mm-hmm.
What is it going to do? Walk off?
It looks like it's rotting and decaying.
Oh no!
At a rather accelerated pace. May not be able to answer questions once it is completely turned to ash.
I could ask if the Sabotage knows any weaknesses of Strahd.
Well, you could ask about the various things the fortune teller told us about.
Also that.
Certainly. You can just ask something. Don't worry about spoilers, dude. This is like where you get the spoilers. You're not going to be muted for 3 days for spoiling.
Does the Severed Head know any fortress inside the fortress?
Hey guys, what's going on? Oh dear, a severed head.
It's Skamos, a severed head, no less. He's talking to himself. What a jerk. You may ask the severed head that question, yes. Is that the question you
Yeah.
ask? Is there a fortress?
Yes.
What do a vault and a fortress have in common? They both keep places and things safe. It is not a fort within a fort, but a vault within a fort. After all,
All right.
what lord has no place to keep his gold? But I will tell you something you do not know. Where this vault may actually be. This requires me to actually look up some of the card stuff so that I get this right. Because I don't want to give you false information, so we're going to put a little pin on that, and you can do what you want. Well, I'll look up the
Okay.
miser, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's 9 of coins, miser.
Yes, the
Gonna
nine
guess
coins
it's-
was the miser.
Gonna guess it's Casey Ravenloft, but who cares?
I'm gonna take off for 30 seconds. Beat. Hold on a sec.
Go nuts. Let's see. It's over. Wow, it's over there. Over there. Does the thing specify anything else? So if it's behind a fire. Okay. The thing also mentioned that it's behind a fire. It will mention that you must look for a room where there are many books, past the fire, and past the hallway, until you can go no further. Then on your left, the greatest treasure can be found.
Okay.
Through fire and flames. And then he gives you a heckin' metal guitar riff.
Nice. What else could I ask?
It seems like you might still be able to ask some questions, since it's not completely
Yeah.
done yet.
Do we know all the shrine places?
And back.
Did the swamp already, so...
You know this. You know there's 5 of them. You know the location
Yeah.
of one, and you speculate on the location of another. You
Yeah.
also presume
Should I
that the
ask about the cosmic one?
Mhm.
I want to ask about the cosmic one.
What is more tranquil than water, trees, and a beautiful mountain?
Guy.
That's all it gives you.
Oh.
Please.
I don't know if that information helps you, but that's not its point.
Okay.
It's starting to look pretty saggy. Like you're starting to see some of the skull. You might not have more than one brief question you can ask before it's just.
Are you feeling fine?
Answer is no.
Confucius says no.
Oh. Good.
The
That
head
was
turns
it.
to slime, and the slime turns to ash. You can
Oh,
get some
that's
powdered
that
head
way.
if you need it for a spell component.
Let me check.
Put it on your chips.
500 gold of powdered head. Well, lovely questions were asked and lovely answers were gained.
Okay.
Hooray!
Now,
What
let's
knowledge,
kick some
power.
doors in.
What's in this closet?
In this closet is the storeroom. There's a broom, a lonely broom standing in the water. It's kind of sad. It's mostly flooded, and any cleaning supplies and agents are long gone. It's really just the broom.
And that's where the water comes from. In the bottom floor, at the bottom floor.
Our good friend Kira goes up the staircase, which means that Kira's actually going to another map.
Bye, Kira.
Bye!
Yeah, since I know how to do this... Oh, wait, no, you're not going to the Vistani camp, you're going here. Kira...
Little detour.
You can split up the group, interesting.
Yes,
Or
I
can you-
can. Kira is now specifically on location. I need to wait for the map to actually finish loading, because it's way too blurry for me to see where I'm putting Kira down. Kira, you appear here. Once you find your token, you're free to keep moving. In the meantime, the rest of the party
Okay.
is doing their own jibby jam.
Well, there's door there and door here.
Scamos, you find a ruined bedchamber. You can see some of the spider legs creeping out over the edge.
Ugh.
You might not want to stay here long enough for the thing to notice you're here.
Bye.
As Pan opens up the room, they find the bedroom. There's soap here. Soap.
Soap.
Can't read it.
Our good friend Ogre, the Scooby-Doo enthusiast, finds the balcony of the chapel.
Oh.
There's a wooden throne here. Or something.
And I see the praying fellows below.
They're all down there. They don't seem to notice you, like you're quite a bit up.
Okay. What does
There are staircases here. They go up and they go down.
Oh, they go up as well. What does the throne here look like?
A lot of dragon carvings. But that's an expected motif. It's in pretty good shape. Too bad it's like bolted down to the floorboards, or you probably be more than interested in taking it.
Yeah, that would be a pretty nice addition to the party hut.
Scamos examines this door, and a peek through will reveal that it's basically the same, a ruined bedroom.
Also, some spider legs or not?
Nope. There seem to be no spippers immediately visible here. You see a secret compartment, but it's open, so it's like a hole going straight down to the ballroom.
Okay.
Battle damage. Otherwise, much of the furniture is just smashed, and there is the fireplace. That one's still in good shape, but it's a fireplace. It's made out of stone. What would happen to it?
Okay. Well, I guess I'm heading upstairs from one of these stairways.
Oh my goodness. Everyone goes up different sets of stairways. Scales and Netta, are you going up any stairways too?
Why not? Let's get this. Let's go
Alright.
up this one.
Alright. Everyone goes to the same floor now.
Yay.
Okay, how do I...
Hooray!
Why are
Yeah.
they on different maps? I don't get it.
How do
Or are you-
I stop having... Okay, give me a second. I need to fix this thing with... No, I don't want to... I want to move my good friend. No, I want to move my... Okay. You're not supposed to be on that map. Get out of there. Oh my goodness, why is this like this? I just want you to rejoin with the players. How do I do this? How do I get you to stop being segregated?
While we are having the
No, you're not going to
technical-
Ravenloft. Fine, so let's go here.
No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm gonna look
think
this
you
up.
could-
Unsplit party.
I think you just drag them into the main banner.
That's actually not a bad idea now you mention it. I love just how... Oh my goodness, stop. Oh, whatever. You're just separate from the party until I could figure out how to unsplit the party. Okay, I'm on the wrong freaking map as ever. I never get to put myself on the right map. I think Scamos went to this one.
This one
Unfortunately
never
for
split the party.
Palmanella and our other good friend, you actually go to you go up and up and up and up and up until you finally reach a place where it stops. You are way higher than everyone else is at this point. Netta, you went with Scamos, right?
Yeah, yes, please do.
Well,
Like,
upstairs.
I would like to say that I'm like unreasonably tired and I just spent the past half hour just lying down with my eyes closed, and I wasn't much help as a result.
We're mostly just wandering around. It's not like high impact, super detailed, gotta pay attention gaming.
Yeah. Still, I feel kind of bad about it.
Wow, this floor is a real dump.
Yep. There's a hole in the
Okay.
ceiling.
Oh.
Goes
I have
straight
a
up.
door. I have a door in front of me.
Yeah, the curtains are usually pulled aside, so I'm not going to hold that against you.
Yeah.
You guys are up in a tower. You've opened the doors,
yeah.
you've gone through.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
hello.
You notice the ground is somewhat unstable, but as long as you don't stomp your boots too much, it'll probably stay good for now.
Okay, what is this?
What is what? I'm sorry, I'm split between like 4 different locations.
Amazing.
Okay, you've merged together. Good. Scamos, what do you see?
Freaking thing and Kira.
There's a big throne there, and you see like the lower arms sitting on armrests of someone.
Oh man, let's check it out. Maybe he's friendly.
I poke.
Oh. Do these stairs keep heading upwards?
They are up, up, and away, baby. But you think you're almost at the top.
Yeah. Because, yeah, there should be a beacon somewhere. And where else would you put a beacon but on the roof?
You need to light the beacon again.
Go up the stairs. Go north to see where you are now. Kira enters
Oh.
into
Hello.
a room. It's a room with lots of books and a fireplace and a large hole where an iron door is hanging off its hinges.
Ooh, I peek inside the darn door.
Oh, cool. I see that the party has merged once more.
Hooray!
Unless our good friend is actually somewhere else now. Well, you enter into what was probably a vault. There's open treasure chests, a couple of spare coins left and right. But for the most part, it's a dark, dusty room.
I take what I can.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna roll a couple of dice and see what you find. You find scattered 45 gold pieces and like 10 platinum pieces.
Oh.
Not a bad score, truth be told. They're like hidden behind chests, underneath sacks, like out of the way where normal looters would miss them.
To 390.
So it's 100 gold pieces in platinum and 45 gold pieces in gold.
Yeah.
Scamos and Netta examine the person. He doesn't seem to be breathing. It might just be a corpse in a chair. Our other friends are at the top of the tower. There are lots of ravens here.
Does it look like an evil kind of corpse?
You can't tell from this angle. Yeah.
Oh,
If it
yes.
there are large windows all around you, Ogre, so this is a place to put a beacon, you guess?
Okay.
Yes, I'll look around from other
I'm
angles
just
as
gonna remove all
well.
the lighting on this so you can just see the whole room. It doesn't really matter on this floor.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
You're not quite sure if this is a beacon place, how the beacon is supposed to work, because there doesn't seem to be anything.
To light.
Well, as Pan is one to look up a lot, I imagine. Isn't it? Oh no, she's a half elf. I thought she was a small. I'm getting mixed up between games. It's so similar. Still, if you look up, you would see that there's a large crystal hanging from the top, and there are some ropes off in the corner over here that may manipulate this crystal.
Oh man.
Okay. I approach cautiously. Do you guys know the Markovs? I ask the birds.
You get some
Since
raven noises back.
Well, right.
Today's segregation?
Yeah, that was the thing today, or not? Splitting up parties like it's, I don't know, ancient times. I don't.
Welcome to Yonder Yesteryear, with our good old friends trying to light some beacons.
Yep.
Okay, Scamos and Netta, since you go all the way over there, Kira, I'll tell you that if you peek through the store, you see a whole bunch of very clearly dead dudes sitting at a table discussing. Scamos, Netta, as you appear in this man's field of view, he grumbles. And who might you be to come into
Good
my...
day, my son.
Who are you, and what brings you here?
I'm Scamus, and we're looking around.
You would look around the ruin. Are you here
Yes.
to sack this place? There's nothing left to find.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, if you think there is something left to be plucked from a rotten, decayed corpse, feel free. But I would prefer much that you would just leave us all to our pity. I said leave.
This whole place, or just this room?
I cannot tell the difference unless I follow you, and I have no inclination to follow you.
Alright, then I'm gonna leave you alone.
Jared, what do you do about this room, Fundead?
The moment I peek inside, I immediately shut the door and hold my body against it.
You lean against it. So, what are the people dudes at the top doing? Are you still negotiating these ravens? They don't seem eager to talk. Or maybe they're just being cautious about approaching you.
Nah. Since they're not, they're just hanging out. I'm going to grab the rope.
You grab onto, well, it's like one rope and sort of a pulley system. You take a minute to figure out which one is which, but you think you can lower it or raise it if you wish.
Okay, I'll try lowering it.
You slowly lower the crystal from its hiding place up above. Once it gets down low enough, you start to notice that while the crystal does glow, you wouldn't call this a beacon. It's missing some glitz and glamour.
Yeah, well, I lower it to the window level, I guess.
You've lowered it to the lowest it will go, which seems to be the position it should be at. You notice at this point that the crystal is so tall that the bottom sort of clicks into this small slot in the ground.
Ah.
One of the
Okay.
ravens suddenly speaks up.
Ooh.
Of course, the beacon does not light, for its master is incomplete.
Oh, uh, the dragon?
Yes.
And how would one complete a dead dragon? I assume he's dead.
Well, his body is scattered in the wind. One part especially is amiss. His
Oh.
skull, taken by Strahd, hung across a fireplace.
Okay. And so should I just bring the skull back here?
The crypt. A proper burial is only proper for a lord.
And the other bones?
They are already there. Strahd only wants a nice mantelpiece.
Okay.
Do
Thanks
not
for the
think that
hint.
the light will only shine for his knights. All who help him receive his blessing.
That's nice.
So we'd need to get into Strahd's house to find this?
Yes. Where else would Strahd keep such a treasure? But where he can see it every day.
It sounds dangerous.
It is. But when has anything truly been without risk?
Well, alright then.
Well, as this all takes place, Netta, you see Kira anxiously pushing against the door, and Scamos is somewhere else. He's looking through some old bedrooms. The one off over here is clearly beyond any, you can't find anything there. But Scamos, the other bedroom, has a desk. That seems to be in good shape. It's off in the corner, kind of muddled away. Maybe you can find something.
And then let's try to find something.
You hunch over the dark wood desk. It's very dark, very light. You know what? How about you give me a roll of the dice? A D100. And a perception check. Oh. Roll me a perception check. Oh no!
Oof.
I love this.
Oof.
Okay, you find Um, a small, tiny, sort of. You think it's a pen, but when you look closer, it suddenly grows in your hand and turns into a javelin. And
What?
unfortunately, you cause the javelin to trigger, and your hand is shocked with some lightning damage.
Lightning
You take
javelin.
the 10 lightning damage as you get a javelin of lightning, although it has already been expended for today.
I can live with it.
Javelins of
It's
lightning
one
are
of
awesome.
Yeah, I
one
love
of
them.
those joke shock pens.
It's like an emergency javelin. It shrunk down in size amidst the pen, so you can just pick it up and it at the person in your room. You don't know how to shrink it back down again, but it probably works if you give it some time to regenerate its power. Eh, I'm not a scientist. Or wizard, I guess would be appropriate. What do the Beacon Gang do?
Oh, we can't really achieve much more being up here.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the crystal glows faintly, but this is not like beacon stuff.
And I assume me casting light on it probably wouldn't help the situation.
It would make it brighter, but not the kind of brightness it presumably needs to cast.
Yeah, it'd probably be kind of insulting to the magic crows who want
Magic crows. They're ravens.
magic crows. Whatever. Who want their dragon dad to rest in peace.
Oh my goodness! Don't call him Dragon Daddy. Where do these two fine fellows wish to go?
Well, our options are back downstairs or jump off. So back downstairs it is.
Where are you going back down to the floor you came from, or are you going any further, or what?
Oh, was there a midway stop? Is this the door?
Here's the door you came in through, and here's the door Pan came in through. This is a window. Yes, you can see some stuff. You can see the broken apart window, the top roof collapse. You can see a lot of debris, and some ballistae on the roofs.
Oh. Hmm.
Ain't that something?
So.
Suppose we
Yeah.
can only really go down.
Yeah.
Down, down, down.
Back down.
You take careful steps across the broken stones that fall apart ever more as you walk across.
Hmm.
You make it down to this floor without a hassle. The stairway stops. You can look down and see the chapel. It's far down. But you also see a door. And if this majestic door is opened majestically, you see the roof that you saw from above a moment ago.
Huh.
Huh.
There's
There's a
big,
hole in the roof.
scary looking hole in it.
If you look through the hole, you can see some debris. And at a better time, you might have seen Scamos and the rest.
Oh. How far down is it?
I need to look up how high the ceiling is. Whatever. What hole is this? 20-foot diameter hole. 20 feet. So it's quite a tumble. You can try to sort of hang off the edge and lower yourself down carefully.
But then you'd be landing on a pile of rubble.
Yeah, it'll be difficult, but you can do it.
Yeah. I'll swing myself down. Are there any handy chandeliers or something?
If there were any, they probably tore down the roof with them.
Hmm.
Can I get an acrobatics or athletics? Either or will be used to sort of hold your ground as you hit the ground.
Acrobatics. Here we go.
Pan, do you follow?
Um,
Or do you wish to take the stairs like a normie?
yeah, I'll probably take the stairs, you know?
There's a door over here that you think will just lead down there.
Yeah, I'll probably go and do that.
I'd
Sounds safer.
You heroically
I
land.
make a dynamic entrance.
Pan heroically walks down the stairs. OSHA compliant.
Boom. Ah,
Oh,
a person sitting in a
hi
chair.
guys.
Scamos, you see Scamos down the hallway. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, it's Skamos.
Oh,
Kara, why are you blocking up that door? Is a good question.
If nothing happens after about a minute, I would like to creak the door open and slowly peek my head back inside.
They are still sitting there, rolling dice, playing cards. They're soldiers on wait. But they don't look happy about it one bit.
well,
I slowly pull my head out, look to the others, and say, "There be more dead here."
uh,
Oh
Did
boy.
we
well,
already find out how to lit the beacon or something like that? I think so.
Yeah.
Beacon? What?
yeah, there's a beacon we need to lit to let these guys rest, but we need to retrieve their lord's head.
Strahd took the dad's skull. So we need to find that and bring it to the crypt so that they can rest in peace.
I see.
Sounds like a suicide mission.
Sounds like a job for us.
Finger guns and they aim down the corridors. Job for the Spice Girls or whatever.
I'm gonna guess the freaking hat is in Castle Ravenloft, so
Castlevania, yes.
of course, freaking vampires.
Yep.
It's long. This vampire isn't like the vampire I watched yesterday. Freaking JoJo.
Right. Well, what's over here then?
Pan walks over to this door. It's the study, you presume. There's bookcases here.
Books.
There's a room here, and there's a vault over here.
Oh, never went up there when I was back here.
Just go through the door.
What a hero. You don't know what this room is for. It's big, it's empty, there are some curtains, but that's about it. Although, closer attention, you notice that there's like a thin layer of like copper coins on the ground.
I got enough money in my pocket.
Copper coins. Pan,
Pan, you look
Oh,
inside.
Skamos. What?
Yeah. Around. Stuff.
There's also a nice picture hanging over the mantelpiece. It shows the mansion, you assume, so it looks pretty similar. And the beacon is brightly lit, shining out like a lighthouse.
Anyone here have copper coins?
Copper coins? Who cares about copper coins?
I wanted to try something out, but I don't have any change.
As you gormlessly stand there, a piece of paper flies into your face.
What is this? Luck?
Flap.
It's change time. Freaking luck.
Judging by how
the
the page
rubber
looked, that was
D100.
not luck.
It's magics.
It is baby magics, yes.
Freaking like in the D&D cartoon.
And it's lost. So whose face does this paper flap onto?
Pan.
And
Mine.
Like you watch it go off the shelf and whoop, like a boomerang.
Knights have fallen and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love. This valley, this home, this ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me, blah 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 blah.
Boring
blah.
life story, yes.
Dark Triumph against Protector of Bellinot Mountain.
So the dragon is the beacon. Okay. Wow. At least he's building.
Some bloke died like a chump. That's what I'm getting from that.
So
What a chump.
about the picture, is this a picture of the mansion of earlier days or what?
Yes.
Nothing else?
Well, like I said, there's the mansion. Winter
Hmm.
clear, winter sky, snow-capped mountains, the chapel, it's a tower glowing. It's just pretty.
Okay.
Can always throw detect magic, detect good and evil, detect poison at it.
No.
Maybe it's an evil painting and it's poisoned at the edges and it's gonna slash you.
It's a mimic!
It just decks you. Who needs a pseudo-pause when you have a fist?
I cast rest.
The darkly lit room, the whole place is honestly starting to get to you a bit. Gives you the chills to be around this place. Just the house in general is uncomfortable.
I'm gonna honestly guess that we can't do much here until we get the freaking skull of the dragon.
It would certainly help.
Yep.
We
we've
could
covered
kill
most-
all the zombies, but who cares about killing them?
Well,
They're not hurting
Yeah.
anybody. Except
Well, we
that
came
one
here-
guy who got hurt.
well, if any of you are of the more charismatic bent, you might also try to, talk to them and,
I don't know if undeads that
For some
are kinda filled with grief or rage or hate aren't really that easy to talk to.
they do not like Strahd.
Yeah, I mean, if we could somehow do something that they will like, yeah, so I think if we bring back the freaking hat, they will be happy. But before, I don't trust them.
You can always try dealing with them after doing the super special quest to revive the castle or whatever.
What is it called
Okay.
again?
Fair enough. Ah, I see a door.
Also, they aren't to my meat right now, so I can't turn them into a specter, so they are pretty boring for me.
The room you find is... It's a gallery looking down at the chapel below. What a hero you are finding this magnificent place. There are stained glass windows though that portray, you don't know, probably the local gods. Or saints. Or priests. Or just wealthy people.
So, freaking 3 dudes are still down there, I suppose.
But yeah, there they are. Hi. I'm Scruffy.
Well, we came here for. We've got all we needed.
Technically speaking, yes, you came only here for some stuff to build up your place with. By now you've found sufficient scrap wood and other materials to do what you need to do.
Yeah. I think we should leave this place until we got the skull.
Which floor do you wish to
Sounds
go to?
No, there was a door there. Nah.
Yeah. The door goes down here, goes up, back to the roof. Pan used the opposite one to go down, so she could convey this information.
Alright.
Convey.
Yes, I also found the servants' quarters with lots of fabric
And wood.
and wood. Yes,
I got a
We
big
have-
tapestry.
plenty of materials to do some home renovation. So, shall we begin hauling lumber and cloth?
Clearly, we should use the tapestry We should install it like a parachute. Maybe it will be handy sometime.
Hmm. Well, it would make for a pretty nasty decoration. Living up the one of the walls, the picture of a dragon.
So I think I'm gonna go back to the stables.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone, I
We're
will return
done.
everyone to the Grand Hall if you wish. Just
We're
huddle up.
done here, baby.
Just scrum together, everyone. I will drag you in a moment.
Oh. There's stuff happening outside, I see.
You hear voices, and you also see your good friend Salad sitting by the window.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
We have a friend?
This fellow. Oh, yeah, he was looking for a lost girl.
Yeah, he's looking out the
Oh,
window.
yeah.
He's like, "Did you see this? Did you see this?"
Yeah,
John
like
Angel.
usual Strahd is doing nothing then.
I'll just remove
Well,
the.
He's always spying on us. He sucks.
Hide behind the pillar.
Looking out the window from here.
Go kind of sneak in and sneak up and take a look, like the heroes you are. What troopers? What true American heroes you are? You look outside and see the vampire Strahd himself, standing tall and proud. There is a person on with a horse and a cart who is pulling around a large skull of some sorts. And you see Vladimir from upstairs, who only Skamos and Nera saw, standing opposite of Strahd and saying things, mean things, by the sounds of his voice.
Is this for real? This kind of looks more like an illusion, to be honest.
Who knows? Maybe Strahd has come to rub it all in.
I mean, the skull on the wagon is possibly just that what we need.
Oh, you wish to take on Strahd to get his little skull toy?
well,
I
does,
mean, we
does
have to take on him someday, I suppose.
does the skull in the wagon look draconish?
Draconish? It's got big horns and a fin. It kind of looks like the statue, actually, now that you get a good look.
Uh-huh. Well,
Which means it's probably what we're looking for.
can I hear what they're talking about?
They are exchanging pleasantries. Although they're not very pleasant.
Hmm.
Allow me to put this as, How do I best explain this? It's pretty clear that Mr. Strahd himself and these guys are not on good rapport. And the guy's like, you come to my place, you parade my lord's skull in front of me like this. And Strahd's like, yeah, sure, fuck you. What are you gonna do, chump?
I thought Strahd is a gentleman. Maybe I'm wrong.
So, what's going on here?
Hello, Strahd. Did you miss us?
Ah, you've brought friends! Ah, I do love friends coming to visit.
I press hard against the wall.
Yeah, I'm hiding.
Ah, yes. It's such a delight to see that everyone has come to see my grand parade of how I conquered the vile dragon of this land, and took his hoard and gave it back to the people it belongs to.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, this ain't it, Chief.
Whoa.
He's having a bad day. Let's just keep it to that.
He's getting really thick for him.
Oh man, the skull's so heavy it makes me wide. It's rain and birth.
So, Spart, how about you give the skull back?
You know, I was thinking about things, but then I realized, what if I don't give you the skull back?
Right. How big is this skull?
Let's just say you're going to need more than one hand to carry it.
Like,
Can it be
would
held within another? Wink, wink.
Would it fit through the doors inside?
Yeah, it would fit through the doors. It's not. It would fit in the crypt. Yes.
How about we trade the skull of the dragon versus my skull of a giant?
With your nice flying skull.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to take a running leap from here into the wagon.
Acrobatics. I love it. I much love it.
Running leap? Wouldn't that be athletic?
Running leap. So, acrobatics. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Whoop.
Let's take a look. See. Oh, you make an athletics check to run into the cart, like the hero you are. I love that you're actually being heroic for once. How lovely! It's just incredible that you people are actually capable of doing something heroic. You take a running leap. Ha! You are on the cart. The guy tells you to get off, please.
I grab the skull and start running towards the crypt.
You're just holding it above your head.
Yep.
Can I please get a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
Ooh, that's not good.
How about
the weakness of all barbarians?
you are dominated by Strahd's mighty presence, and he tells you put the skull back and go back inside. This is adult speaking. You are compelled to follow his orders. You put the skull back like a good boy.
Unless you allow me to somehow cancel that out with rage.
If you wish, you can rage, but you'll have to follow the order initially before you have time to clear your head and do so.
I've got a better idea. I step out from a hiding place. I'm going to use Alter Self to extend my arms really long.
Why?
And then grab Ogre and reel him back inside. It's
much appreciated. Strahd, on the other hand, is having a delicious time just hacking into Mr. Revenant and telling him to go away and stop being a rude baby.
I want to ask Strahd if he does this pirate every day or week, or is this useless stuff?
So, have I cleared my head?
Yes. You have used one of your rages to become slightly angrier. Her.
Right.
It might also be that Strahd just dropped concentration because he doesn't care.
I'm, brief crackle of lightning, and I do it again. Whoop!
Can we please postpone my fight? It seems that my good friend wants us to entertain.
Uh-oh.
My good friend Vladimir, you're going to have to make this saving throw. Vladimir is teleported away.
Bye, Vlad.
What lovely times we all will have. Everyone, give me some sexy rolls for initiative.
Oh.
Mr. Bandit is not going to partake in this. He was only hired to just ride the cart.
So yeah, the full combat, he's just gonna ride around like a madman. I love it.
I forgot to click on the thing again.
I'll add you, don't worry.
Strahd get a bloody crit?
Yeah.
I have to crit sometimes.
It's 2 crits, but it's not crit enough.
You mean... I always roll a 1 in perception, so I got 0, so sometimes I need to quit.
It's almost as if time itself warps as he slides up to our good friend.
Zavardo.
and delivers one deep gut after another.
Oof.
Ooh.
That's a strong shot.
His necrotic energy surged through the edge of this blade. Although I think I actually got the damage calculation for this wrong. Why is it +8? It should be +6. There we go.
Okay. So that's a lot of damage.
Yes. Now, I might be somewhat skeptical here, but I think you're down. Unless you manage to endurance it out.
Well, I reduced 5 of it.
Okay.
Let's see how much that is. 17 plus 22 plus 15
70.
plus 17. 70. Yep, 70 damage. Yeah. Well, I'm at -2, technically.
Oof.
Wow.
Lovely work I can do with this thing. Isn't it beautiful?
Aren't you raging? You should take half damage then from the slashing or not.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll
That
give you that
is-
much. You're probably still on your feet then.
But this...
It only takes
Okay.
8 and 7 from those then.
8 plus 7 plus 22 plus 21. 58 damage. -5. So 53 damage.
Skamos!
Yes, this is bad. This is really bad.
This is going to hell in a handbasket.
Indeed it is.
This skull belongs in a crypt.
It belongs in a museum!
Taking half stun.
What does our good friend Skamos have to say about the circumstances? You're fighting Strahd, and don't forget, he still has many Thanes, making him very beefy boys. Oh wait, I need to get rid of this one. He does not have the swamp sign.
So,
Oh wait, no.
is Ogre still holding the skull?
Yes, I assume he didn't
Yep.
let go of it.
Yep. Holding on. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't reach that and cut a spell.
You can reach him actually. I'll say you can. You can use the extra speed from rushing down some stairs to propel yourself forwards.
Well, I could also just toss the skull to you, and
I say you can do what you want to do and cast a spell. Go for it.
Okay. So, I have to walk up to Ogre, and then I want to cast Invisibility on him.
I have my doubts about that.
So,
working
he
exactly,
should
but-
be invisible, and everything he holds should also be invisible.
You watch Strahd blink for a moment. So you can do that too, I see. Well then, I will take preparations for next time. But of course, such infidelity must be punished. Your turn is over, right?
Yeah.
He takes a legendary action to just smack you on the back of the head with his hand. And he whiffs it. Actually, no, that is... Is it plus... God damn it, I don't know the numbers here anymore. Whatever. Ogre, you are invisible. Strahd does not seem to be able to detect you.
Oh,
Does he
well,
have
that-
disadvantage?
Strahd doesn't have true sight.
Okay.
That is a...
Like, he can still
thing.
hear you, but there's a limit to what you can do to someone you can only hear.
So,
Well, I'm dashing away with the skull.
You jump out of the cart. Strahd turns to where he hears the thud in the ground, and then goes in for a swing, but since he doesn't quite know where you are, by the time his sword gets to where you were, you're already gone.
Yeah, that's 40 here. Taking the
Already there.
dash. And
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying right now. I cast invisibility with a higher spell slot, so I could basically turn myself also invisible.
If you wish to. Let me get some cool invisibility. Here, nice potion.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Thanks.
You also vanish! Strahd is frustrated. He thinks this is very unsporting. Kira, you do notice that there are like wolves popping out. Strahd did think of contingencies for the situation.
And I just thought of a contingency myself. I'm going to dash for the stairs. And I'm
Heroic.
trying to head up.
You are at the stairs. Heroic.
I think I've moved to dash. It's
Pan! Take action. I will now add our great and ignoble our buddies to the list. They'll just take a dash action to get in closer. So they'll be at the door in a bit. Oh no. Thank you. There you go.
Okay.
Your buddies are coming in to help.
They heard the shitstorm and are coming.
No, they heard like spells being cast. They heard Strahd cackling.
I mean, he always cackles.
Pan!
They could smell the edge.
Pan, do things!
oh yeah, interesting.
Hang on. How far is... Okay, I can go.
Here's a tip. Don't bother going for Strahd.
Yeah, I'm running the heck away, and I'm going to use a 3rd level cure wounds on Ogre.
You cannot see Ogre, but I assume that if you ask, "Hey Ogre, where are you?" he'd say hello, and you can slap him.
Yeah, as we're running.
Oh,
And that's...
oh, I get healing.
Oh, why is that so low?
Yeah,
okay,
what?
don't worry, I'm gonna take care of this. Let me just do some number crunching. Okay. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna set it to you. Oh, it's already using your intelligence, so that is what it does. You roll a 1 on that, I guess. Welp. So is life.
I mean, it says it increases by 1d8
For every level, yeah.
per level.
So you got 8 out of those extra d8s at top, so it's 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Strahd takes a minute to sit right there. Kinda scratches his chin. I can't see the guy I'm looking for. I can't see the guy who just slapped me like a jerk. Where do my wolves go? Ah, let's have a good old-fashioned siege.
Can never go wrong with a siege.
You see Savit cowering as a wolf bursts in through the window over here, and the others all just scamper up against it.
I love how I am still in the freaking front line, invisible.
Just standing around like, oh god.
How
Hey,
do I?
Scamos, do you know who gets an attack of opportunity? It's you! With advantage! Because Strahd takes a step away.
Nice!
Don't expect to hit him, but there you go.
Kick his dumb butt.
Strahd is just going to do what a good commander does. He's going to stand over here and watch the backlines. But roll me that attack if you wish to make one. The Vistani bandit at this point is just completely confused.
Wait a second. I know how my spell works. If I attack, I'm gonna turn invisible, so no, I'm not.
Oh. Scamos, it's your turn anyway.
Time to get in without me. So, freaking walls everywhere. If I remember right, there was a door on the other side. I'm gonna try to just run.
Strahd is actually going to cast haste on himself last turn. How about that? That seems like a good thing you do. He's just going to... He wants to see the show unfold of wolves jumping up and down. Ah, it's beautiful.
So I'm gonna move up to... Whoops. Up to here.
Wow.
With dash, and then my turn is done.
I love this sight. And he stands there, he's smiling, he's having a good time. This is great. I'm gonna have some fun. I might kill one of you. That'd be great. Oh, you'd make such fine vampires. I just know it. Victor and the gang are like, oh fuck, shit, oh no, we're over here.
Justifiably.
There has to be something we can do. What does Ice Storm do? Just making sure that Ice Storm might help in the situation. I like this.
Someone might want to, haste me.
Oh,
That would be cool.
You're already invisible.
Victor has a slightly good idea, actually. He actually has a spell that's good for the situation. He ducks behind a pillar, takes out his spell components, and casts Slow.
Ah.
Even that's nothing.
That's the Swiss Army knife coming in handy again.
He will attempt to slow as many of these creatures as he can.
That's enough!
I need some dire wolves to roll me some wisdom. Or become slow, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, all but one of the dire wolves all fail their saving throws, so that's nice.
No.
They can feel time slow down. And Strahd's haste is countered. He finds this amusing. Haha! Lovely. Some battle tactics. Actually, the snail icon is much more fitting in this context. There we go. The wolves are slowed down. They have -2 to AC, -2 to dexterity. They move slower. If they were casting spells, they would have to roll for that shit. So, point is, the wolves are not moving as quickly, and Strahd finds this amusing to look at. Ha ha ha! What can our good friend the cleric do? Well, she can't make it to you, Uyghur. Actually, she can't. She propels herself with the pillars, sort of skips over, and seeing Pam touch the air, she's going to do something for you, Ogre. You are now hasted. Whoosh.
Oh, nice.
Run, run.
Run, Ogre, run.
Run, Ogre, run. She'll stay back to hold Strahd back as much as possible, although who knows what he's planning. Ogre, it's your turn. You feel fast as fuck.
Yep.
You kind of feel how Strahd is looking, because he looks like Albert Wesker, like all wavy and dashing.
Alright.
I'm not going to be able to think of him as anything but Wesker now.
Strahd would make a great Wesker. He's pretty much the same,
Adventurers.
except slightly more classy. But how can he be more classy than those classies?
Give me an egg.
You will give me an egg.
Oh,
I don't have any eggs.
And now you do like 8 billion calculations as to how far you can run. Don't forget you can press Q while you're doing this if you're holding shift to put waypoints.
Ah.
How do it work again? You hold shift and you press Q, or you press the right mouse button. Oh, you can just hold. You can just click and hold and press Q. Awesome.
Wait. Okay. Whoa, that's a tangled web. Right. I go through this window here. That's my dash action.
You still have a dash bonus action.
Yep, and I use that haste bonus to, well,
Holy crap!
dash myself over here.
You almost slam into the crypt wall. I'll say that you managed to open it as your sort of finish of action. You look inside. There are bones here. Many bones!
Bones!
They are all part of the same creature if you had to judge, because there's not multiple skulls around here. Kira!
Okay.
Those wolves are easy pickings.
Uh,
Odds are Strahd will
guess
probably
I'm-
retreat if he's by his lonesome.
I guess I'm not taking an action then.
Oh yes, make your action, please. I'll add you to the listing.
Yeah, because I rolled an 18 as well.
There you go, you're on the listing, and you are given AC 18. You may act at will, Netta.
Ta-da.
Okay, so... Do you all think it would be appropriate for me to spill my bag of ball bearings onto the floor here?
Considering how slow they are, they would have issue dodging them, yes, if you just spill them out in front of them.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna move up to the second floor.
You're on the second floor now, we'll say that much. Oh,
And I guess I'll to the southwest direwolf. Bat. Oh,
Whiffed.
What is a direwolf AC? It doesn't matter.
I was.
Strahd claps. Ha! I found this was funny and I clapped.
Thanks for that, Strahd. Thanks for your input.
Pan.
Fine. I'm gonna cast haste on myself just to get the heck out of here. Let's see. How far exactly does that make me move?
You basically get.
Okay, so allegedly, I use them to cover a 10 by 10 area.
I say that you just throw them out over the entire floor and they're just rolling around now.
Okay.
All the wolves are gonna probably trip.
At least this big, although, like, if you want it to be bigger than that, then yeah, that works. And then if I still have an action left, then I guess I'll hightail it the same way everyone else is.
Wait, we're leaving? Victor's like, oh, well, thank you. I need to just look up exactly how slow works so that I get this right. Okay, they can only move in action, they can't take reactions, speed is half. Okay, just so that I don't make any false moves here. How fast can you normally move? I think I can only move 20 feet now.
Oh, huh. I didn't notice something actually.
What's wrong?
Target speed is doubled.
Oh yeah!
I would have made it there in the, like, 2 dashes, I think.
Yeah! Yeah,
Like-
haste is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Haste and slow, don't underestimate them, boys. Okay, every single direwolf that tries to move into this room has to roll me dex, which is just a flat DC, flat 20. What's the DC on ball bearings?
Just 10.
It doesn't matter. Two wolves just kind of pile up. They pile up because they trip over the balls. They're so slow that they just... And you see them tumbling in the air. They are essentially prone, but they're also in the air. The other ones can only move so far, so they kind of just pile up. This one jumps over and goes into tear on our good friend over here. Time to snack on Mr. Victor. Victor is behind the pillar, and he watches his fangs bite next to him. Ah! Strahd is bemused, but he's also standing next to a wolf that toppled over, so she's going...
He's concerned about his dog.
Dun, dun, dun. Do I have any fun spells I can use to spice the situation up a bit? I was going to make Stinking Cloud or Fireball, but I guess... You know what? I'll just stand here and watch the show.
Good.
Skamos.
I don't have to use counters.
You're up there, Skamos. What do you do?
I can see some of the wolves from here if I see this correctly. So I could I try to cast a spell that targets inside? I'm not sure about.
I say that if you move around a little bit, you can get just the right angle to aim at a target.
So give me a second. So basically, I wanna aim like here.
You can hit that for these, yes. You have to move over to the side a bit, but you're fine.
It has a 20 feet square radius, and it's our lovely hangar of Hadar again.
You watch as the Vistani guys like, wow, what a show. Okay, let's take a look-see. Okay, just draw me where the Hadar is causing heckles.
Also, this uses concentrations, of course.
Stop being
Concentration
invisible.
on the...
Ogre, you can see yourself again. How weird.
Whoop.
Actually, I imagine that people that are invisible can still see themselves just fine. Since it's not implied that they have any penalty with interactions with themselves. Let's see. A 20-foot sphere radius. Okay, just draw me where that sphere radius is. 20 sphere would be like 2 cubes, 2 blocks.
Yeah. It's so if I started here, no.
You're also outside of counter spelling range, so Strahd just goes, ah, lovely. I'm
Yeah, basically,
alive.
Basically, wait a second, snap to calm, no.
Just
Yep.
draw it.
Yeah. I can I draw say I can do shapes. Do shape. Yeah, okay, I found it.
Alt.
This is
Something like this, large would guess, but that's my drawing.
That is too big. Like a 20-foot. Yeah, that's it. No, that's 30 feet, man. What's it's a radius. It's actually 40.
Right? It's radius.
That's too small.
Yeah.
Even more.
That's why I drew a 40 diameter, right?
Yeah.
Shapes.
So
Fun with shapes.
It's so weird to draw freaking
click
thing right here.
That's a free. Why is it free draw? Ugh. Draw shape. Ba. Everything
Sounds
gets
like...
hungered.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well,
Is this
one of these, I guess.
Give me a second. I just wanna know if the radius is fine. Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna move it. Like, yeah, this is okay, yeah.
Alright.
Perfect.
Netta. You watch as darkness starts to unfurl into the room. What a situation.
So can I only see one of the wolves? Like, I guess I'm...
You can see
There's
this
this
wolf
wolf
just fine,
here.
and it's biting at this lady.
Yeah. Well... Short bow first, hide later. I'm like kinda behind a pillar here.
Okay.
Since the wolf is distracted with the lady, this is
If you have a sneak attack, yes, there's a person within 5 feet of them.
Yeah, good. Then...
That's a whiff.
Oh, okay, well. Then... I guess I'll move out and use like the bonus action from being a thief to hide or something.
Ogre!
No, sorry.
You're here. You also see Pan. For some reason.
Hello,
I
Pan.
wasn't saying that. Hi, Olga.
Right. I'm going to step in. Is there like a proper looking place to place a skull?
There's a shelf specifically here that is suspiciously empty.
Shung. I place the skull. In there. But carefully.
Put the skull down.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. If skull's placed. Okay. You're surrounded by light. It will take until the next initiative for something to actually happen. But you do notice a bright light. Pan, you actually see a large spectral dragon form inside the chamber and slowly slide outside. Victor is...
Oh, boy.
Victor is very concerned about his current circumstances. Well...
Boy, I hope that thing's with us.
What a situation I'm in. If only I had a spell that exploited the fact that these creatures cannot do very good against reflex saving throws. I know! I have that spell! Ha ha ha! He does not say this all, but that's kind of what goes on in his head. Okay, he just chucks a fireball. Okay.
A classic.
Yeah, it's a nice classic. And considering that they're all slow, they all basically roll flat rolls on this, so that's 4 flat rolls. All right. Good job. What is your DC, Mr. Victor? What is your DC? 15. Okay, so one of them makes it. The other wolf gets to roll the regular one. And makes it. Strahd has advantage on this, and he's also resistant to whatever damage he takes, so he just kind of chuckles. Ha ha ha. Guffaw. Now just roll me your fireball damage, boy. Oh, I was gonna throw out a big fireball. I throw out one at level 4.
Victor got those big balls.
I think the wolves are gonna die because of Hunger of Hadar. So they're out of the game. So they get burnt and then they get colded to death. These other ones, this one takes only the... I think it's 16. Yes, 16. This one is 16 minus 16. This one, Strahd, our good friend Strahd, only takes the 8. And he finds it comical. He didn't even counterspell it, but he can't see him, so...
Wait, so putting the skull down ended my turn?
You still have your turn. What else do you wish to do, then?
Well, that was...
You back out? Or in?
That was 10 movement there, so I have...
70.
What? 70 movement. Back out.
Pan, you watch him go inside and then just shooms back out.
Yep. Shoom.
Freaking speedrunner on the move.
Back through the window.
Got there for
You
freaking...
basically just fly how fast you move.
Yep.
Haze is so crazy. Haze and slow are the best spells.
Haste is really good. The problem is that haste only targets one person. That's like the big about it. Depending on the situation, you can get more mileage out of Bless, which is a first level spell and targets 4 people.
Yeah, but if you have one really good guy and to cast haze on him, it's freaking insane.
Wait, where did the... Oh, shit. I removed the wolf's turn. Like an idiot. That's why they haven't done anything this round yet. What is the wolf's initiative? Oh, whatever. Just
Okay,
Let's
so
know that they are slowed.
Also, Hang of Hadar is a difficult terrain.
Okie dokie. So that wolf is moving 10 feet.
I think that's my turn, since I moved in, put the skull in, and
just
run
rammed
back in.
Alright. Next in turn order is our good friend Kira. Although I do think that our lady growls a lot, does get one attack on this dude.
I am going to dash for these. And once I yell up the staircase, Strahd is sieging the castle. Because I remember there's a bunch of soldiers waiting in a ready room just up these stairs.
Alright. They will at some point come downstairs.
Oh yeah. Did the beacon light?
Like I said, on the next
It's taking
turn.
it. Yeah, it's taking a turn.
Oh.
Pan!
Needs 6 seconds to get there.
I'm going to, I guess, run back in. Can't really see shit from here.
Meow. Meow. Turn on your machine guns. Airplane.
Can I use the bonus action from haste, then dispel haste and cast something else?
Fun fact. Dropping concentration is a free action.
So yeah, in that case...
I don't know if Ogre appreciates losing his magnificent speed and power, but sure.
Hmm.
I'm not the one casting it on him.
Oh yeah, it was our lovely lady.
Yeah, I cast it on myself.
Go nuts.
Okay, so I do that, and then I'm going to use protection from evil and good on Ogre. Does that need? Yeah, it needs concentration. Yeah, so I was right. Till the spell ends, one creature is protected against certain types of creatures.
Awesome.
Gonna choose
Wonder.
undead, probably. Probably a good idea.
Hey, Mr. Curse of Hadar, I want some Hadar damage. 2d6.
That's the cold one, right?
Yes, this is the cold one. 5 a pop. Ow! Oof!
Oof! Ow!
This wolf also ends
My
his turn
bones.
in the Hadar, so you get to roll another 2d6 for him.
Time for acid damage.
It's acid time. The
Ooh.
same thing.
Freaking tentacles are robbing him.
Well, you're getting a mileage out of that spell at least. Our good friend Victor.
I love that spell. It's stupid.
Our good friend Victor almost. He can see his light flash before his eyes, but almost. The light outside that no one can see reaches up and above, and for a moment, Kara, you hear the stomping of many soldier feet, and then it's quiet. But something else happens. For some reason, you just feel really good about yourself.
Oh, heck yeah.
Strahd, acknowledging his defeat, dispels Hadar with a higher level slot to do so instantaneously. He swoons. Ah! And takes his leave. Oh, I've been defeated. Such shame. Oh. Oh no. Ah, how terrible. Oh no.
I love
Get over yourself, you big dork.
Oh no, I've been mocked. My frail ego shattered.
Can I Elvish Blast him to pull him?
What is your range?
120, if I remember correctly.
Roll me the goods if you can reach him.
Let me check.
120 unless you're... Oh, you can hit him. You can hit him. You can hit him. Go nuts.
I don't have advantage. Okay.
You have advantage on the first hit because you're invisible. Oh, no,
No, not anymore.
Okay. Well, just roll me the goods.
Yeah, one. I created. Also, I forgot to add my charisma modifier, so plus 5.
Amazing.
And also,
Don't you get 2 blasts?
yeah, exactly. Next blast is coming. Where is it? There.
Oh, Strahd is pulled slightly closer to you. And he is hit no less than twice. You notice that your spells have very little grasp on him. Oh no! I'm being pulled by my greatest fans. Ogre, what do you do? They're still wolves around.
Oh. Am I still hasted or not?
Yes, you are, because this lady did it.
Hooray. Oh,
I forgot to roll for damage here, though. Let's see.
Gonna get in range with the first wolf here.
Time to strike!
I'm restarting my rage since I think it technically ended.
Yeah, it's ended. You weren't in combat, so...
Yep. So, the wolfie in front of me gets zapped. Pew!
Dex save for half. Still, 3 damage.
Yep. And then I go into reckless mode.
Don't forget, you get so many attacks on this.
Yep. First attack.
You kill it.
Good start.
I wanted to perform a vertical murder sandwich on it.
I move up to the next one.
You kill it.
I probably still have movement left, so walk up.
Which is...
Next one.
You kill it. You just see a whirlwind of this giant sword cleaving wolves in half. It's like watching The Witcher at 2 times speed.
Right.
And as the blood drips down, our good friend Strahd just kind of swoons once more and calls his mighty mare, jumps on top, and vanishes into the ethereal plane.
God, I hate that guy.
I've been... You hear his woes even now.
I think he wasn't that much entertained since 10 years or so.
You feel the blessing of Mr. Big A. Holy crap, what a long name he has. Do you know what his blessing is?
Algin Vosfol or something like that, was it?
It gives you a +1 to AC and saving throws.
Oh.
It fills you with good times.
But I have evil alignment. Is
If
that
you have
different?
evil alignment, then unfortunately for you, you just feel very put down by this light. It is
I'm-
insulting.
Nah, I'm coaching mode first, so I'm fine.
However, as long as you oppose Strahd, you still get the bonus.
Okay.
The
So,
requirement is that you don't like him.
Global saving throw modifier +1.
How long does this blessing last?
As long as you remain in Baravia and oppose Strahd.
Oh, sweet.
So it will
So
certainly
the
help.
soul campaign. Great.
You see the bandit's like, well, I guess I got ditched. Going home. Goodbye.
Blessing of Argumbos. And what was it?
What was what?
+1 save modifier and +1 AC.
Oh, nice. Figure and hunting.
How do you do +1 to saving throw things?
I can take care of that for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Little Pamela. Okay, global save modifier, global AC modifier. There we go. There we go.
Oh man. That's neat. And then you get +2 to AC.
Your armor class is now 12.
It's now 14.
Ooh. Why is it
It
14?
was 12 before. It used to be 12.
Oh,
now
yeah,
it's...
because haste does give you +2, yes. Well,
Yay, I got 19 now.
you all feel better about yourself. You've done something good today. You notice Victor is kind of twitching and panicked because he almost got eaten by giant wolves.
I mean, he should be used to it by now.
That doesn't help.
I'm gonna give him a big
Understand.
hug. Yeah,
He's
big
just
hug
gonna-
to
he's
cheer
gonna-
him up.
He just kind of skitters back, and Zuleika tries to provide some moral support as they go back to the party house.
Okay.
You know, who knows if those revenants had something nice on them? They probably want you to use their cool stuff.
Yeah, then suddenly the sound stopped, right?
Yep, you
You
heard
can
their
go.
footsteps, and then you just heard the clatter of things hitting the ground.
So I'm gonna guess they were late to rest by Ogre's good action to restore the beacon of hope and goodness, and I don't know.
What a hero. What a trooper. Swoon!
Soon. Well, actually, since haste ends, I'm again just face planting myself here.
Yeah,
Lol.
your rage and your haste end, you are collapsed. You are prone for a minute until you recover from this extreme exertion.
Well, at least I feel good.
You burned a whole days of calorie in 1 minute. A little overreacting, but you get the point. Well, if anyone is in the position to do anything else, Savit is like, I'm going to go before anything else happens. Bye. Although he probably will visit the lady cleric to get a quick heal so that he's not completely dead when he goes out. This place is now hecka haunted because not only you solved the haunting, but that only made it more haunted somehow.
Yeah, we banished all the good hauntings.
And now he banished all the bad hauntings. Now there's only the ghost of the dragon.
Oh.
Now Strahd has to deal with this constant light source at the horizon. He can't see it directly, but he can see it like over the mountains as this glow in the sky. And it's like, God damn it, I can't sleep like this. Wait, I don't sleep. Haha, I win.
Damn it! A whole plan to make him slightly uncomfortable hasn't worked.
Anyway, anyone want to do anything? Any other plans for this building?
Well, looting it. Looting it for all the cloth, wood, and whatever those revenants dropped, I guess.
All right.
I think Vladimir surely has some good stuff.
Who knows what Vladimir has on his person?
Who knows where he even went?
Well, I muttered directions from the ground. Loot.
Well, the following items can be found. Our good friend, our good compatriot Vladimir, had on his person a greatsword. That seems to be magical, and a small crystal that was attached to this greatsword.
Oh.
It's a crystal made out of flint. There's two on each side of the handle, and they seem to have their own unique magical power. The other revenants didn't have too much exciting stuff, but one of them had a sentinel shield. So that's nice.
Okay, well, unless anyone else here wants to wield a great sword.
I think that's a little outside of my comfort zone.
Well, if someone can identify the big old sword for me.
The greatsword is just a +2. Is it?
Oh.
Just double checking on this. Well, yours is already +2. It seems to have grown in power when you killed that witch.
I mean, it did have the magic gem thing.
The magic gems.
Magic
yes. You notice that your flint sword also crackles with sparks. These gems do the same thing.
Oh. Well, now I had 2 big swords.
Yes, isn't that great?
So, wait, did you say my weapon has +2 now?
Yes. And when you swing it, it seems to slightly crackle with sparks. You know, like it's building up static electricity in the air and discharging it.
Oh, sweet.
Zappy stick.
The gems do the same thing, so who knows? Well, you guys take a couple hours, during which you essentially take a short rest and a long rest, because not much else happens over the day. Strahd had his fun, and presumably setting up Machiavellian schemes, knowing your powers and skills now.
So we also prepared the hut for going up the mountain, I hope.
You find sufficient stuff to keep warm for up there, yes.
Perfect.
Repair the walls, put up some
paint the walls,
blankets and stuff.
The place looks almost homey now.
Hooray!
I love that territory with the big dragon.
Oh. Well, can I get the stats for the sword?
For the what sword?
For the Vladimir sword?
Oh yes, I need to look him up. Let's see. Vladimir, where are you, Vladimir? Mr. Porchur. Oh, he just has a +2 greatsword, yes. None special.
No. Well. Yeah, well, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe Pan can transfer the +2 to some other weapon.
Ooh. One of my swords.
Oh,
What kind of flame tongue do you have anyway?
Normal one.
Okay. I mean, like, is it a greatsword or anything?
It's a longsword, so I can use it with one hand or 2 hands.
Well, you can always see if it's possible to transfer the +2 to that thing of yours. That might be useful.
Yeah, but then I don't gain the thing I got for my packed weapon, if I remember correctly. Let me check.
Okay. Well, your house is patched up. You're ready to go to the mountains. What do you do?
Yeah. And this doesn't work.
Aww.
I mean, yeah, it would be +1 then. I mean, if anybody else...
If anyone else can use a +2 enchantment to their weapon.
I'd like one. Like one for my short sword.
We'll talk mainline weapons first. Secondary offline weapons next, please.
I mean, my weapon is the Staff of Stars thing.
We can discuss this. We can discuss this while you all are on the road and heading out to where you are going. Where are you going?
I mean, I could use it on my heavy crossbow, but I rarely use it, so who cares? Also, I have a Javelin of Lightning. Somebody wants that because I don't have the strength to throw it.
Well, should we head now towards the temple then, since we are all prepared and whatnot?
Yeah, a little detour has paid dividends. We nearly died to Strahd.
Like usual stuff. So, Ogre,
Got struck by
you're freaking storm dude. So usually you want the javelin of lightning that I found.
Well, that's a thematically appropriate, I guess, but when would I throw stuff? Really?
When you're out of range and you can't do anything.
I guess.
Because
that's
when will I throw stuff with strength? Never.
Those are good points.
I'm gonna step away from it to go to the bathroom.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm gonna give my javelin to Ogre.
Okay, and it's a javelin of lightning, right?
Yes.
Yep. I'll add one to myself.
It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
You can throw it at a target, then you use a command word, and the whole path to that target turns into a lightning bolt that does damage to everything between your target and to the target itself.
Thanks.
So it's pretty cool. But yeah, the charge is already gone because I fucked up.
Okay. Javelin of lightning. One use. Oh, Yeah, I remember having one of these in a previous adventure. Was
Yeah, my companion, my barbarian, loves it to use it. And he has nothing to do, and his breath weapon is also off charge on cooldown.
So last time I played Curse of Strahd, we kind of made an alliance with the Revenants here.
I mean, that makes sense if you didn't lay them to rest already.
Well, no, because the Strahd had the skull, so we kind of made a deal with them to accompany us when we assaulted the castle.
I mean, yeah, that can work. It depends on how unsatisfied they are with their life. Depends on the GM, I think.
Yeah. Well, we had to do a couple of things to get them to agree to it, but yeah, we managed to convince them to help us.
I mean, just stealing the freaking skull while he's freaking parading around is better. I let him.
Well, that time Strahd wasn't parading the skull around, so we need to steal it from the castle, and why not have them help us steal the skull back?
Yeah. I mean, this Strahd is really hard to get entertained by us, I think.
Yeah, this is a slightly beefier Strahd too.
Hello.
Yep.
Kinda cool. Now with my freaking Stone of Good Luck and the beacon, I got +2 in saving throws. That's nice.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks.
So, you're in your cart, going places meeting people. Set the road, kids.
We took a long rest, right?
Yeah, it's going to take at least a couple hours to get there, so yes, you can take a long rest. Get a nap along the way.
Do I have something to eat? I don't think so. Whoops!
I have plenty of rations myself.
Yeah, don't worry about rations.
Yeah, let's do some hunting on the way from our party house.
Yeah, since the swamp is swampy, there's plenty of fish and things to catch to beef up your rations if need be.
Maybe a frozen, acidified direwolf is very tasty, who knows?
Maybe. You could probably get some meat off of that, yes. As you camp out near the tower for no apparent reason. Because I'm not moving your token for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On the road again, going back down the hill. It's somewhat awkward when this thing is at a 45-degree angle.
Wee!
This is a bumpy ride. You can't imagine why this lady would ride this thing. Like on a flat road, it's okay, but once you start, ugh. Anyway, the long road around. It is around this point that you start to notice the actual chill and the thinner air. And once you actually do reach the temple, it's like, ooh.
Oh man, it's like home.
You have to, yeah. To you, it's like home. To everyone else, it's like deep breaths. Okay, actually, before I move your token, I need to. That's Death House. Don't worry about it. That's not a spoiler to anyone.
I mean, Ogre is fine too.
I need to make sure that I'm putting you on the right floor because these are labeled upper floor and lower floor, and I don't know which one you start at. It's apparently upper floor.
Makes sense.
You can't see stuff, but that's because I have yet to drag your tokens in. No quote. Stop getting dragged in on this map. Y'all step off the Choo Choo Express.
Thank you, House. I give him the little pats.
House appreciates.
It's good, House.
Yeah. Everyone who is not me, or I guess.
Kira is also
escape.
adjusted to such circumstances quite well.
Yeah. Everyone else is wrapped in blankets.
Just like in real life.
Hmm.
What a lovely place. The front of the temple is truly awe-inspiring. So much so that I forgot to pull up this part. There we go. Extreme cold. Yep. You're gonna get exhaustion if you stay out in the cold too much. Anyway, the temple facade. The snow becomes less and less because you're looking at a steep cliff face, so snow doesn't fall here that easily. Perhaps people move around here because you see footprints in certain places, going places up here especially. You notice some footprints off to the left. The temple facade is beautiful. There are many statues. They all look to be made out of the same orangish material of hooded, faceless figures. Hands pressed together in prayer. The whole place feels very templish, if you had to describe
Fascinating.
it. Templish.
Hmm.
There's no door, there's just an opening.
Suspicious. Well, I guess only one way to find out.
You peek down. Peeking down, you see the entrance going down. You see arrow slits off to the sides. Staircase going down, eventually reaching a balcony overlooking a larger area.
Yes.
The larger area. This whole place is labeled with X's. Oh, what a place.
I can see a body of some sort.
Yes, there seems to be something inside there. Let me take a look. There's a body here. Through the arrow slit, using some careful climbing and peeking, you can see a blue wizard robe, and he's holding some sort of stick in his hand.
Hmm.
You don't see any immediate entrance into the room.
Oh.
But that might be your limited viewing angle.
Okay. Well, there seems to be a wizard. Well, the body of a wizard.
We call those X-wizards, thank you.
Hmm.
Kira walks around. Okay, this place, by the way, is very beautiful. Up from this balcony, you can see so much of the whole place. It's like a courtyard, but it's there's a dome. This is a 20-foot wide balcony with black marble. Is a frequent recurring theme around here, so the place is kind of dark. Staircases going down. They're pretty wide. They're pretty deep. It's 30 feet down, so don't jump without a good idea. The vaulted ceiling is 30 feet above you, so wow.
There's a big old statue over here.
A tall statue, yes. The walls and ceiling are set in some sort of golden stuff, similar to what the statues outside look like. There are amber doors to the west, and the east are open. The statue. There are 4 large black marble columns that hold the ceiling up. It's described as vaulted. There's a 40-foot tall statue of a cowled person, similar to the ones outside, but different. He has his hands outstretched, as if he's in the midst of casting a spell. His face is invisible and hidden by magical darkness. At least it's more dark than it should be. It stands between two balconies that have no railings. They are not OSHA compliant. One of which has an open doorway. Again, there's just amber all over the walls, arched hallways. There's some roads down here. There's some walkways down here you could take if you went down. Yeah. It is quite the sight.
Quite the sight.
Kira picks into a room off to the side. In this room, you see a hole in the ground.
A hole?
There's a hole in the ground.
That's a whole lot of hole.
What's down the hole?
Down the hole is it's a hole. Let's see. There's a 10-foot diameter circular hole in the east. Empty sconces. It's whole dark. There's some open doors over here. It's the southwest. There's another door here. There may or may not be a secret door here. Oh no. As you look down, you notice weird lights flickering into existence. You don't know what it means. Skyrim architecture, I don't know. Maybe with a bit more black mixed in.
You said we can't see the face of the statue.
Nope.
Because it's too dark.
Yep.
Can I use the... How is it called again? The freaking vampire's fawn? Cast dancing lights and then put them over his head.
It just does not help.
Okay. It's magical, alright.
Okay.
Good to know.
Here is a door.
I like doors.
Our great and ignoble hero opens the door. There's a smashed room here. That's the best way to describe it. The room itself, in its entirety, is just smashed.
Oh, that seems awfully suspicious for being so unsuspicious.
It's also a lot. The ceiling's a lot lower than in most rooms.
Does it have the appearance of a guard room, perhaps?
Yeah. If you'd had to describe it as something, someone might have been in guard here. It's got that very pragmatic feel compared to the rest of the temple you've seen so far.
Well,
Could I inspect the room closely at all?
How do you inspect the room? You're gonna rub your hands along every wall?
I'd like to investigate.
Well,
stop.
if you find a door, it leads to the room adjacent.
Oh,
Though
I
to be
guess.
fair, there's not much in the room to hide it. This was probably better hidden in when someone slid like a bookcase in front of it or something. You find a wizard. He's dead. He's still clutching a stick.
I pick up stick.
What a nice stick. In fact, I'm gonna show you what the stick is.
Cat.
Of course. It's the freaking vamp that would have helped with the secret door.
It's the one that got him in the first place.
Oh.
Oh man.
Now,
Unfortunately,
since you were making so much noise inspecting the room, unless you intentionally did so quietly.
Uh,
Do you have any?
I had no reason
Yes.
to.
Yeah, you didn't see anything so far. No reason to think there's something out here, except those lights you saw down that hole. Who knows what those are? Probably nothing.
clearly it was Strahd. It's always Strahd. Always here, always there.
Hey Pan, I found a stick. Probably does cool shit. You want it?
Oh, cool. I'll take a stick. Sure.
You can
I like
you
sticks.
can fling this stick, and then you can see if there's a door.
Man. I like doors.
I like doors too. Thank you.
Okay. Stick it. Oh.
Oh, there's things out here now.
You watch as a set of skulls, flaming, slowly hover out of the hole, looking around. What do you do? Quick, do something!
Draw sword.
I mean,
I'm gonna cast Turn Undead.
you could always just duck for cover, but sure. Someone here cast Turn Undead. Give me the numbers.
Need to check how this works. Vampire's Firm, blah blah blah. You have to turn Undead creature as a cleric of your level. What does that mean?
It means that you are a cleric of your level when it comes to turning undead.
Yeah, but this is level 7 cleric. What can that?
What can a level 7 cleric do? Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not one yet. In another campaign.
I'm gonna check my player handbook.
You, well, you destroy undead up to half CR, which doesn't apply. These things are a bit more sturdy than that.
Yes. Yeah, that costs 3 charges when you do
Okay,
so.
every creature you
Undead
can see
have-
or hear within 30 feet makes a saving throw or they become spooked and run away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move up to them and use it.
You heroically step up to these undead, taking your surprise round to surprise them with spooky words.
Go home, skeletons.
So where exactly do you get this power from?
From the Vampire's Torn, Holy Symbol of Ravenkind, Scourge of Undead. Costs 3
Yes.
charges.
I forgot you have that awesome thing.
Destroys Undead of... No, where is it? Turn on the...
Wisdom saving throw. 10 for 10.
I forgot I made that thing hecka rad.
The creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. The turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can take reactions. Okay, cool. Also, if they are under challenge rating 1/2 or lower,
Does
they
not apply
get
here.
destroyed. So, okay.
Wisdom saving throws it is.
And they have disadvantage because the freaking holy symbol is dead.
That is fair enough. Let me just set this thing up right so that I can actually roll a disadvantage. Oh, we'll just have it always roll advantage. That's fair enough. Wisdom. They are not particularly wise. 1 is spooked. 2 is not. The third one is. You have 2 spooked boys. Let me just set them to be. Oh, we're spooked. We're sad now. We don't feel so good.
Do they fly back down the hole?
So, I want initiative now. Can I get some, please? Can I have some more, please? Okay, I'm gonna be very careful.
Oh, I'm uncharacteristically speedy today.
Nice, I rolled a 2.
Ooh. Okay. Everyone, Kira, you go first.
Hooray! I will throw a dagger. Whatcha!
Heroically. There's the tornado one.
Oops,
What a whiff.
I had sneak on.
That being said, you're also so far away that throwing a dagger is a disadvantage. Oh, it's 20 or 10? I think 20. 10?
I think it was 20. 10 is a bit...
Yeah, 20. Okay, well, anyway, still you miss. You missed, pal.
Freaking flame skulls.
Eager. Give him a good old thrashing.
Get that. I can't remember that dude's name. Run. And
Are you talking about renowned adventure hero Mike Dawson?
Yep.
Yes!
Mike Dawson.
Too much brown to be a hero. Like beige brown. Boring. Ugh. Go ahead and smack him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for normal smack. Well, normal.
Kunk.
Is that enough to destroy it?
No. It did get a good crack in it, though.
Okay, so let's see. Second attack
Miss.
and bonus attack.
Where did you get that from?
Great weapon mastery.
Wait, what?
If I crit, I get a bonus attack.
How
If I kill
lovely.
something, I get a bonus attack.
Well, can I just say that you rolled exactly 21, which is exactly its HP total. It's dead.
All according to plan.
We call this surgical excision of enemies. I'm just gonna roll these ones. There you go. Get in the initiative order, you butts. Pan! There are two flaming
that's me.
skulls. They look spooky.
I'm spooked.
Hmm.
I need to look what's actually down that hole. Oh, well, I should probably remove these from this layer then.
I am going to acid splash these bad boys.
Kersplush, kersplash. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, dexterity saving throw it is, and their frightening is broken as they take damage. Doesn't acid splash target both?
Yeah.
Well then, congratulations. You've knocked them both out of it. They didn't even get to act spooked. You just made them.
Does it even work like that? I'm
Flame
not sure.
Skull's turn has come. Do you know what a Flame Skull can do?
Burn stuff?
No!
Fly around and be spooky.
Do you know what a 20-foot radius is?
I'm scared.
Everyone is blown up.
Well,
That's not nice of them.
I don't know why, but this thing has innate spellcasting for this.
well, it's aren't those two turned?
No, they took damage. When something takes damage, it's unturned. I think?
Yeah, it's like that. I just checked.
Until it takes any damage.
Oh. Oops.
Oh,
This is why you discuss things with friends. But, oh well. But that means its turn. It will also fly over here-ish.
boom!
Wait, so
We all take
do we roll
21.
21 or roll dexterity for half.
Oh, I'm fine.
I mean, we get +1
yeah.
from the beacon, so it should
I
work.
tied it. What's that do?
Tie is success. The roller always wins in a tie.
Yay!
Everyone takes half. 10. Only the 10. Aren't you just lucky?
Still a bunch of my HP though.
Skamos, go.
Alright, so freaking turn on that was kinda useless.
Life is life.
Do I have I any knowledge about the monster type Flame Skull? Can I do
Use your Arcana to see if you might remember some pertinent information. I mean, logically, they're immune to fire. That much I'll give you without roll.
They are undead and they're immune to fire. That's clear. I suppose.
Oh, actually, they're immune to being frightened, so that doesn't even work on them.
Turn is weird. I don't know if turn is really the same thing as fighting. So I don't. Could be.
Oh yeah, it's actually turn is a different thing. Interesting. Fascinating. I guess they were smart enough to anticipate that problem. Let's take a look. See. Well, you know, they're undead. They're resistant to the usual stuff like paralysis and poison, and being charmed. Surprisingly, they're also immune to cold due to the aura. The usual stuff of necrotic doesn't work as well since, you know, undead.
Yeah.
But because their skulls, piercing attacks are not good. You need some momentum behind that swing to really get in there. And don't throw lightning at them. Don't do that ever. That's something you picked up as well.
Okay.
Might want to tell Ogre that.
No lightning.
None ever. Scamos, you still have your turn.
Yeah.
It does only have 32 health, so maybe you can just Get rid of it, or hold it, or something.
I mean, Elvis Blast always works, so...
Always trust Eldritch Blast. With all these crits you've been rolling, who knows?
I'm
There's
gonna
been so
use
much green
Elvis
lately. It's like a-
Blast then on that dude over here.
okay. You shoot the
First
guy up there.
beam. Second beam.
It looks pretty beat up.
Also, I pull it. For time.
Hello. Zephyr.
Then I move up to it and I'm done.
Zephyr Strike. You move up the wind. Yeah, you can totally use Zephyr Strike in attack. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
The skull comes up. What is it going to do? Oh, these things can cast shield. I should remember that for next time. What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? Is it gonna cast blur? No. It's just going to cast magic missile at all of you.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll just say that everyone takes 2 damage because I just feel so sad about that roll. Everyone is pinged for 2 damage and it flies away from Ogre a bit.
Will it also hit Nella because he's kind of outside?
Netta no. Netta's fine.
Okay.
So being slightly pissed about being fireballed in the face, I shall cast Zephyr Strike, do a speedy turn around this dude, and then go for a stabbing. Let's these and bam.
Now that I think about it, Nella didn't mold initiative.
Just as your blade plunges, your good friend Skamos helpfully reminds you that piercing damage is not as effective. Roll me 1d8 forces. It might just make up for this.
I added the force to the roll.
Where?
It was
Oh! Alright, now I have to disentangle which one is which. Oh. Burr, 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 burr. It's still alive, but it's hanging by a thread. You should have conked it, not stabbed it. Ogre, it's time to clean up.
Yep. Moving up here. Let's go reckless.
Take a deep breath.
Whack.
Slam it into the ground. This thing is already like cracked all over, so we hit into the ground, just shatters every which way.
Okay, well that was
just the one. You have enough to make it.
Yep. Hello, skull.
You swing around. That's quite a hit. You really know how to knock him over, Mr. Big Strength, Big Rage Pan. It won't take much more to get that one at Flame Skull to keel over, and then you'll be safe. But if you don't, there's gonna be more fireballs.
Okay, I'm gonna come over.
Hello.
And I'm going to first use Shillelagh.
Your stick is now stickier.
Hit him with my stick. Stick attack.
What a magical whiff. It's the whiff now? It's adding your proficiency, which is 3. It should add your int, which is 4, right? That's still a miss. By a hair. Skamos! The flaming
This
skull
is not
starts
what
to...
I'm good at.
The flaming skull starts to wiggle around like it's about to blow up.
Okay. Can I hit it with Irish Blast?
Yes. It's a bit difficult, but you can squeeze it in there.
I could do it. We could do that. It has half cover. I don't really care.
Just roll me the attack.
If I forced to move it now with Elvis Grass to the other... okay.
As you watch all the skull fragments hit the ground, everyone roll me some perception.
Perception.
You watch the final wisps of flame fly away.
You
Pan,
really want me to roll a 0 again?
Pan, you notice that the bone fragments are slowly starting to congeal into the same place. Sort of like it's magnetically fixing itself.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yes, it's not.
Oh, what? What's going on, Pan?
The thing's regenerating.
Oh, I stamp on it.
You just need more pieces that regenerate.
How long do you think does it take to
An hour?
regenerate?
Maybe it'll take a while for all these shards to do it. It's like one by one by one.
We like pick some of them up and put them in a bottle or something so they don't fully regenerate.
Who knows how that will work out?
Let me check something.
You just wave the symbol of Ravenloft over it a couple of times and say some juju magic.
I mean,
Oh, I pour some holy water on it.
The fragments become completely inert.
Oh,
Okay. Ding!
oh man, my bad.
You did it!
oh.
As you do so, we're going to leave it here because we're approaching the end time of the day.
Haha.
You've
Oh,
defeated
man.
some skeletons, you're at a temple where, judging by all the faceless statues, you might just find what you're looking for.
Oh, does it take the whole flask of holy water to douse one skull?
You can just put them in a heap and douse them all at once.
Okay, yeah, that.
I imagine
sure,
that you first try like a droplet on one of the pieces.
I guess.
Unless you're like that twitchy that you just waste a whole bottle in one go. Besides that, you have a cleric outside you can just get who can probably take care of some holy water rituals for you. Also, you have a giant skull. Noom. That only Skamos can steer because he's got the keys. By the way, if you look down this hole, there's like a room down there. I will pull up the room's description so that if anyone is curious enough to look downstairs, I'll tell you what's down there. I need to remove these tokens as well because they are no longer here. They are dead. Oh, I need to go to the other sheet for this. Excuse me for not realizing this. 33A. It's some sort of vault. There are like chunks of amber down here. They seem to be sarcophagi or something. You're not quite sure. There's also a door in the north. It's a really weird space. There might be something in there, but who knows? Maybe the sarcophagi hold something. It's
Okay.
it's 20 feet down, but you can make it. It's a reap. Well, that'll be for next time for you to decide. Unless you want to take a quick peek, I won't stop you.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
We're good. If you want to end here, we'll end here.
Well, next time,
Cool.
what'll you do? Will you find the relic you're looking for? Will you not?
Will we die a horrible death?
Why is it that the entire Ogdenfosthold has lighting settings for that chandelier that faintly glows but doesn't use lighting settings? I don't know.
Yeah. Good.
But that'll be for next time. And maybe you'll finally get a level up from finding cool things. That'd be nice. Yeah!
Ready.
Who doesn't like finding nice things? I do.
I like things.
Indeed.
Okay.
I hope you all had a good time. Fighting Strahd.
Yeah.
Fighting wolves.
Yeah.
Good times were had.
Good time.
Unlocking your true potential. Is there something, Belmore?
Well, my connection kind of conked out there for a little bit.
Well, down the hole is a vault, in case you need to know it. There's some sarcophagi down there.
Ah, okay. That's where that was coming from.
You might want to poke those sarcophagi. Who knows?
Hmm.
Maybe there's loot inside.
I wonder. Let's see how much.
They're too far down that you can actually like properly make out what you're seeing, but so you can't know if they have like a lid or if they're like screw off or something. Maybe they're giant canopic jars for dragon organs.
Interesting.
The theme of amber is honestly making kind of sick. It's so much orange.
Very orange temple.
I hope you like orange.
Oh boy.
I do kind of.
Orange is a nice color.
It is.
Too
But this is just too much.
much orange. Well, we did accomplish something today.
Yep.
We really freed the revenants and the silver dragon from the curse, I guess.
You gained a small boon in return. Mayhaps you stand a chance just yet.
Yep. Nice boon. So, does the my sword's crackling have like any kind of effect, or is it special effects?
It might have an effect if you had some way to amplify the lightning energy.
Oh, interesting.
Who knows?
Gosh.
I can't claim to know anything.
Of course, the DM doesn't know anything.
Why should I know anything? I'm just a person with some white sheets in front of me.
Okay. Yeah. Was a fun session, and I have to eat something. Really hungry. So, see you all next time.
Later.
Bye bye.
I need some breakfast too.